massive thanks to all of my supporting members and patrons. Thank you all so very much.
Hello, good evening and welcome. It's good to see so many people. It's 47. What a shame it wasn't 42 to start off with. Never mind. Hopefully we're in for a fun night of silliness and jollification. It's great to see so many regular names. It's great to see new names in here. Let's just have a quick delve in for a few of them. Judy Bassett. You're always here, Judy, and always welcome. Dr. Nimrod. Tusk. Daybreaker Flint, we got Second Best Bob, scrolling down, 9 o'clock Hero, FE Peer Review, Flurf World, Keith Newton, Wolfos, that's a new name I've seen around a few times, Tony Dwyer, Robert Anthonat, another new name, welcome to you, sir. Next Pro, scrolling down, I said those names, oh, Robert Madwell, sorry if I got it wrong. Q is in here, the mighty Q. And many, many more fine beings from around the galaxy. I hope that, like me, you know where your towel is. A couple of bits of information first. As you can see from the pinned comment, all Super Chats tonight are going to be entered into a free prize draw. So let's just show you what the lucky winner could win. It's one of these. An excellent 42 Don't Panic bath towel, 55 by 28 inches, 100% cotton. Excellent stuff. It will be sorted out through Amazon. If you're UK, you can either add it to your Amazon wish list and give me the link, or you can give me your address, if you're the winner this is, and then I will purchase and have it sent to you. If you are elsewhere around the world and you win this marvellous prize, then the same again, add it to your Amazon wish list, give me the link, and I shall purchase it for you, and it shall be winging its way towards you. Now, what I will say is we've already had a super chat. So let me just bring this up. It's a spinner thing, a super spinner decider thing. We've already had a super chat. Oh, where are we? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I've got so many windows open. Right. Already had a super chat from Mr. Dr. Nimrod. Was it going to let me pop it in there? Why isn't it going to let me pop it in there? Well, this is going to go well, isn't it? Copy, paste. Oh no, it won't let me type in it. What's going on? It'll let me spin it, because I'll put a spin again. Let's clear the list. Hold on, I'll have to wait for that to finish. Animals and children, eh? Yes, spin again one. Great. Right, now spin again has appeared, will it? Will it let me? Oh dear, it's not letting me, let's refresh it, maybe that will do it. Spin again, and oh, there we go, Dr. Nimrod, who's in there with a super chat. So you're in there as well, Dr. Nimrod. And as I said, any other super chats through the night get added to the list. And the super chat from Dr. Nimrod was, I'll have a Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster, please. And it looks like bacon. Looks like bacon and an OK sign. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, and men, Farmer's Boy. The best laid plans of what have men got to do with it? So hopefully, as I said, some fun and silliness. And we shall start it off. We shall start it off with no less than a submitted Vogon poem. This one was lovingly crafted by Hector the Cat. So thanks for this, Hector. I hope everyone's prepared. and I'm sorry for any third-degree burns people suffer from this poetry tonight. I'm actually going to take my towel off because for some reason it's affecting my green. See, it is yellow. Oh look. Oh wow, it's a CGI towel. Let's move it out of the way. Right, so a Vogon poetry from Hector the Cat. Hock snarfel the plot blobber. Of schniz the blobby plorf. Tha's mit the cob bangobber. If the cosmetic surgeon is north, then of grok the flibberty snobber. May the spleen sniffer plib the north. Have a glass of cough-tastic flobber. And always narfle the chorf. Excellent poetry and very wise words. Thank you for that, Hector. There's first aid kits in the corners. Oh, by the way, free drinks paid for by Mr. Nathan Oakley. So help yourself to a Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster or anything else. They've been delivered freshly from Slim's Throat Emporium. And I see we've had another super chat from Second Best Bob. Let's add him to the list. Actually, I've got a notepad list so that... there we go. I don't know what had happened with that before. That was weird. Second Best Bob. You're in there, my friend. And Second Best Bob said, the towel is mine and my dog's. You're going to give the towel to your dog. This lovingly crafted 42, don't panic, Hitchhiker's Guide towel. You're going to let your dog have it, are you? Okay. But thank you very much for the super chat. Right, we do have a quiz tonight, and we also have some submitted towel pictures. I'll be honest, guys, not as many as I'd hoped. But we have some submitted towel pictures. Hopefully they'll make you smile. We also have two teams, each of which number one participant for the quiz. Oh yes, I shall introduce you to those in a little while. I hope you've all had a great day. I hope that you watched my Douglas Adams tribute video, which came out midnight UK time, actually 11 o'clock GMT, so it came out on the 24th of May. Never mind, it got me to the top of the list on towelday.org, so I was happy with that. I did have another video later on, and I do want to show you what I noticed. I launched this, well, let me make sure it's going to show. I launched this video, had a look at it very shortly after, and what did I find? 42 views at that time, a few seconds after I started. Lovely job. And then I went back a little while later to have a look, and I saw that I had 42 comments. I kid you not, that this is not a fix, it's just how it happened. There we go. It must be very, very important. Hey, it's the answer, isn't it? The answer to life, the universe, and everything. FE Peer Review loved the tribute video. Thank you, FE Peer Review. I had great fun doing it. I tell you, it was a hell of a lot of work putting together those sort of Hitchhiker's book videos, but I do enjoy it. What's 4 plus 2? Says Q. Another question to which we probably never know the answer. Certainly not if you ask Mr. Oakley. So what we got? We got the Super Chat prize draw for a towel. We've got a few more Vogon poems which will be read at various points to punish people, I should think. Threaten and punish them if they misbehave. We have the quiz. Now the quiz is just for fun. Just for fun. In a couple minutes, here's fair warning, quiz contestants. In a couple minutes, I'll drag them into the live room and we'll get them on here and chatting, and I'll explain the rules. So that is just for fun. At the end of the night, we'll have the spinny thing prize draw for a towel. The other prize draw winner, other prize winner, sorry, not a draw, will be the submitted towel pictures. What we'll do is we'll get them narrowed down by the quiz contestants. They'll narrow it down to 2 pictures, and then you, fine beings, will have a poll vote and choose the winner. Dun dun dun. Should be exciting. I can't wait. Can't wait. So I think we need to get the quiz contestants in, because I don't know how long this quiz is going to take. So quiz contestants, I'm dragging you into the room now, but you won't be heard. Yeah, you won't. Yeah, they're talking. You won't be heard yet on live. I'm going to switch you on in just a minute and introduce you. Okay. Okay. Right. So if everyone's ready, What am I doing? Right, I'm switching on their audio now. So we have two contestants. These contestant being people are Mr. Farmer's Boy and Flint. Good evening to you, fine contestants.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm super fine, thank you. And Mr. Flint, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I mean, the day was bad, but, well, now we're here, and
Yep.
I'm in for fun.
Yes, no, it's downhill all the way, I'm afraid. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put at the top of the screen, where is that? Quiz. There we go, quiz. You'll see it in a moment. We have two teams. I'm going to put you in alphabetical order. So that gives Farmer's Boy, you are Vlahergs.
Vlahergs, all right.
Vlahergs, yes. And Flint, you are Gugvunts. Okay?
Okay.
Gugvunts, yes.
That's okay, because I can cope with Vlahergs.
Yes, I know. It's easy to say
no.
Gugvunts, definitely. So finally, tonight, we may settle this long-standing question. Who would have won, the Vlahergs or the Gugvunts?
Yes,
Definitely.
indeed.
As you can see, you each currently have a score of 0, and I counted it twice. You also have 2 SEPs. Do you know what a SEP is, guys? This is an initial test. This isn't a point question, but do you know what a SEP is?
It rings a bell, but I can't think what it was, actually.
Oh, dear. And what about you,
I
Flint?
know.
No, because I read the books originally in German, I don't think the translation went over that well. And I never actually finished to read it in English.
Well, a SEP, it's a SEP field. If you surround something with a SEP field, it becomes somebody else's problem. Everyone else just doesn't see it. For instance,
No. Oh, of course.
do you remember?
Blimey, yes!
I never call it a SEP field. I always call it an SEP field and an SEP generator. That's what threw me. Yes, somebody else's problem.
Somebody else's problem. So think of them as Joker's cards, okay? During this quiz, if I ask you a question, farmers, and you think, by golly, I don't know the answer to that one, you can play one of your SEPs. It becomes somebody else's problem. Namely, it would become Flint's problem.
I gotcha.
At that point, he either can say, I don't know, or he can try answering the question. If he gets the question right, he actually gets the points. If he doesn't answer, or if he gets it wrong, you get the points. So play your SEP fields right, and you could save yourself from not getting points and actually earn some points. But you've only got 2 of them. Okay? I will just say, we've just had another super chat from Pajo Lee. I assume that's how you say it, Pajo Lee. Let me add you to the list. Ooh. And if I do mistype anyone's names, I do apologise. And Pajo Lee, super chatted €5 saying, YouTube don't want me to try. My birthday's coming. Yours just passed. So I'll chance my luck and buy you a birthday pint. Smiley face. Well, thank you very much for that, Pajo. Good luck to you and anyone else who enters. Let me just make sure that is saved so we don't lose it. Okay, so with the quiz, it's alternate, although a few times, there are double questions. Points are worth varying. Points are worth varying points, and so are questions. If that's clear, you're a better man than me. Let me start that again. Questions are worth various points. I shall tell you if it's a 1 point or a 2 point or whatever question. Some have a bonus secondary question, or they're 2-part questions. My decision is final with the answers. Most of them, an answer, we'll understand if we got the answer right. There's 1 or 2 where you're going to have to be very precise. Okay, so I'll be sorry if I'm harsh anytime. So it was originally planned to be for the first 3 books of the trilogy of 5, but in actuality, it's actually just the first 2. So it's Hitchhiker's Guide and the rest of Robotant at the end of the universe. Okay.
Wheeze.
Yes.
Hey, have you been at my wine?
No. I've got Rubicon Pan-Galactic Mango Blaster tonight.
Oh.
Look at that. You can see it. It's fizzing and bubbling away. It's lethal stuff. Yeah. Right. So before I start, let's have a quick look. Let's see if there's anything else in the super chat. Oh, we've got a few more names. Ferrum Ignis. Somebody else's problem. You're quite right, sir. Perhaps you should have taken part. Frankie and Benji Mouse is handicapped because we read it all in Dutch. Sep equals Alp, A-L-P, in what's that, German, Swiss? Well,
it's German. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Every day. Can we shout out the answers in chat? Well, you two guys, Farmers and Flint, are you going to be reading the chat? Well, actually, even if you do, you don't know if they're giving you a bum steer and giving you a wrong answer.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know.
You don't know.
That's a big risk. That's a big risk to take.
Terrible risk. And you are risking absolutely nothing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Also, Gary Waybanger, happy Towel Day.
No,
actually, Gary Waybanger, keep banging the rocks together.
Yes. Well, I guess we should crack on with this then. So, just as a reminder, Farmers, you are Vlaherks. Flint, you are Gugugvunts. Okay? Is everybody ready? Out there. Can I just ask people out in chat, can you hear me clearly, and Farmers and Flint? Let me know before we start if there's any issues. Okay? We'll just hang on just to make sure that I haven't noticed anyone saying about any issues, but it would be a shame for people not to hear your beautifully correct and well-crafted answers, wouldn't it? Indeed.
I don't know about that.
Right. No one is screaming. No one is screaming that there are any issues. So I think we'll get on. Oh, audio's okay, says Mr. X, Mr. Y, and fee peer review. Thank you. Right. I don't think I can faff around doing timers for questions. We'll just have a reasonable amount of time for each question. So give you some thinking time, okay? And if you do sort of speak out loud, that's fine. You know, I wonder if it's this, I wonder if it's that. That's fine. But in which case, I want your final answer. Okay.
I think it's generally you either know it or you don't. You know?
I think so. It's generally not something you can work out.
No.
Right. We're going to start off then with a toughie for each of you, right? Just to get the brains working. So this is a 2-point question. Firstly, to Vlahergs. That's you, Farm. I might actually just say Farmers and Flint. Okay.
Boy, might be
right.
Easier, yeah.
So your 2-point question. What is the name of the man from the council whose workers are going to bulldoze Arthur's house? What's the name of the man from the council whose workers are going to bulldoze Arthur's house?
That would be a Mr. Prosser.
Wow. Do you remember his initial? No extra points. No extra points.
No, I don't remember his initial, but I'm fairly certain he was a very, he was a descendant of Genghis Khan, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
but it was indeed. And I'll just make sure. Yes, the score's updated. Look at that technology. It was indeed Mr. L. Prosser. Well done.
L. I couldn't remember the L.
And Flint, what 2 things were missing from the display department in the planning office in the basement? What 2 things were missing? I need both of them for 2 points.
That's a good question.
I know. And I'd like a good answer.
Well, weren't actually the plans missing?
No, the plans were on display.
No, the plans were on display, yeah.
Plans were on display.
But there were 2 things that were missing. I didn't actually say earlier, but if someone gets it wrong, I will throw it over to the other side for the points, okay?
Yeah, it's true. No, I absolutely have no more clue what actually was.
Did you want to take a guess of 2 things? Really, could be anything, couldn't it?
A watch and actually the whole cellar.
No, not at all. Sorry about that, Flint. What about you, Farmers? Can you name the 2 things that were missing?
Well, I definitely remember one of the things was the stairs, and the other one, was it the light switch?
I'm going to be harsh. You got the stairs. The other one was the lights. Okay, I'm going to be harsh on that one.
That's fair. That's fair. I definitely remember the stairs. But I knew it was something to do with because he had to look at it in the dark.
Yeah. Okay, so
the light bulb, I guess.
Right, so we got 3 plays 0 currently. Right, so it's your question now, Farmers.
Okay.
It's a question and a bonus, each worth 1 point, okay?
Right.
Where did Ford need to take Arthur to tell him something important?
He took him to the pub.
Okay. And for the bonus point, what was the pub called?
Oh, you bugger. No, I can't remember that one, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, you got 1 point for the pub. The pub was called the Horse and Groom. A really exciting name, Horse and Groom.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember it. I'd still have to take your word for it. Yeah.
Yep. So, Flint, you've got a similar sort of setup here, a question and a bonus, each worth 1 point. So, what did the barman ask Ford if he was going to watch?
So he came in and then he asked him what he wanted to watch.
Yeah. What are you going to watch?
The game. There's different matches in football match.
Oh, yes, you got it. You got it. Definitely. Yeah, it was the match. And the bonus is, what team were without a chance of winning? Or he was asking.
Good grief.
That I don't know. That's
Do you want to take a guess?
I have no clue about football.
Right. Well, I'm going
to say Liverpool.
Okay. You don't get that, I'm afraid.
Yay!
Oh, hold on. Yeah. So that was your first point, wasn't it? Was a match. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So passing the bonus across to Farmers, can you name the team that was asking if they were without a chance? You can't either.
Not a chance.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Arsenal without a chance, then, sir. Arsenal. Okay. Right, Vlahergs, it's back to you, Farmers. 1 point. Why 3 pints of beer each? What was it? What was the point in 3 pints of beer each?
The beer was muscle relaxant.
Spot on. You win your point. And Flint. Ford said he is from Beetlejuice. Where wasn't he from, after all?
Oh, blimey! It's on the tip of my tongue. He did he say? No, he already said Liverpool. That's dumb. Manchester, I think, but no clue actually.
Is that your final answer?
Manchester, I say.
Okay, no, that's incorrect. Farmers, Farmers, can you answer that?
Not quite as exciting as Manchester. I got a feeling it was Guildford.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wasn't from Beetlejuice. He was from Beetlejuice and not from Guildford after all.
Guildford.
Right.
Oh, blimey. Oh, I really need to reread that book again. It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And once again, we're back with you, Farmers Boy. Can you give me the name of the Vogon from the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council?
Now, forgive me because I struggle to say this word, but it's Protestnik Vogon Jelts.
I'll give you that.
Protestnik bit. I always bloody struggle with.
Yeah, Protestnik Vogon Jelts or Jelts. Yeah, I'll give you that. Give you that point. And so the question for these scores are working, aren't they? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The question for you, Flint, is how did the Vogon ships hang in the air? Can you describe how Vogon ships hang in the air? They hang in the air.
It's just, God damn it! It's just no, that just completely doesn't float my mind. It's just basically anti-grav technology, whatever, something like that.
It probably was. So, Farmers, can you pick up that point?
They hung in the air in exactly the same way that bricks don't.
Spot on.
It's one of those lines once you've read it, you never forget it.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant.
It's absolutely superb.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we can wipe the smile off Farmer's face. And it's a 2-point question next. Okay. What was the race that worked as catering on the Vogon spaceships? What race worked as catering staff on the Vogon spaceships?
Oh, that's a mean one.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to give me a moment. I'm just accessing the databanks.
You're looking up on Google, aren't you?
No, I bloody well ain't. I'm doing this from memory.
Good for you.
No, it's gone. I can't.
And what about you, Flint? Can you take that one? What race worked on the Vogon ships as catering staff?
I know that they the only thing I know about them is that they actually enjoy annoying the Vogons.
They certainly do. You've got the right race. You've got the right race. Can you name them?
Damn it. I think the chat got it, but I don't. And I mean, we need another points counter for them.
so can you name them or not?
Not. But the chat
okay. It was the Dentrassi.
The
Dentrassi.
Yes.
So your 2-point question then, Flint, is what is the best way to get a drink out of a Vogon? What's the best way to get a drink out of a Vogon?
Not at all.
No, there is a way of getting a drink out of a Vogon.
Yep.
At least not feeding him. No way. You can feed his grandmother to a beast of troll. That works, but
it's a lot easier than that.
Yeah. It's been too long, and well,
this is a 2-point question, so it's not as straightforward as some of them. So, are you able to tell me?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to throw it over to Farmer's Boy and the Vlahurg fleet.
It's very simple. You stick your fingers down his throat.
You do. That's the best way to get a drink out of a Vogon.
And
that was a 2-point question you just stole.
Wow. Nice.
Right. Okay.
I never said I was here to win.
But you're here. You're here. That's what
I
counts.
never said I was here to win either, but my memory, I have read Hitchhikers so many times over the years. Some of it stuck and some of it is lost, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, I read it once, fully in German, all 5 books.
Well,
and that was a few years back. So
well, there are some toughies and there are some easy ones. This one may be one of those, and it is for the Vlahurg's Farmer's Boy. What yellow thing do you put in your ear, and why?
It's called the Babelfish, and if you stick it in your ear, what it basically does is it translates any language that you don't understand into your language so that you can hear what other people are saying.
Absolutely.
And it is basically the final proof of... is it the final proof of God's existence?
Yes, until man disproves him by his own logic. Quite right.
That's it, yeah.
So you got the point, 11 points there. So your 1-point question, Gugugvunts and Flint, is... Who is Eccentrica Golumbits? Who is Eccentrica Golumbits?
Isn't that the former president of the galaxy? I have no clue on that one because names don't ring with me. That's basically my arch nemesis.
Okay, and so do you have an answer, or are you saying no to that one?
No, I have no clue.
Okay. Right, Farmers, can you tell me who Eccentrica Golumbits is?
If you think of the original version of Total Recall, is she not the triple-breasted whore of, is it Eroticon 5, something like that?
Oh, it's the triple-breasted whore of Eroticon 6. Should I allow
6
5 or not?
Oh, come on!
I shall allow that. That would be a little too harsh, I think.
6, I'll have to remember that. I could have sworn it was 5.
Right. Now, this is a big one. Okay. You've each got a 2-point question and a 2-point bonus. So I'm going to have to be... Well, these are quite tough questions. So it is first for you, Farmers and the Vlahurgs.
Yep.
Poet master Grunthos the Flatulent read what poem when 4 of the audience died from internal hemorrhaging? I want the name of the poem. Pretty darn close.
I believe it's Ode to a Small Lump of Green Putty I Found in My Armpit One Midsummer Afternoon.
It's actually ode to a small lump of green putty I found in my armpit one midsummer morning.
Oh.
I'm going to give you that.
Wait, you said you were going to be strict.
Well, he was a few hours out. That's close enough.
I mean, it's about 6 at least.
The clocks had changed. That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
6 hours.
Well, Flint, let's see how he does with his bonus. So, farmers, your bonus for 2. And I've just given you your points. I haven't updated update on the screen. There we go. Your bonus for 2 is, what race was Grunthos the Flatulent from? What race was Grunthos the Flatulent from?
That I can't remember.
Well, I'll give you a few seconds if you're sure.
No, I can't remember.
Okay, so Flint, can you steal that? Do you recall what race was Grunthos the Flatulent from?
No, that doesn't ring any bell. Again, names.
It was the Asgoths of Krea. The Asgoths of Krea. That was a toughie, though.
I'll take your word for that. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it was. So carrying on with the same chap, Flint, you have two 2-point questions as well. A question and a bonus. Grunthos's 12-book epic was called what? Grunthos's 12-book epic poetry was called what? This is a tough one, I must admit, very tough. I did, just to the audience, I did tell these guys in this first round, the Vlhergs do have a slight advantage because the questions often follow on. But in round 2, these guys are going to be swapped round, so the advantage goes the other way. Okay, so so Flint, what was Grunthos's what was his 12-book epic called? Can you name it?
It's actually not the guy who wrote books about the God's biggest mistakes, but others' big mistakes. And who is this guy actually? That's the trilogy. No, it doesn't ring a bell.
It's the same guy who wrote that ode to a lump of green putty. So, any idea? I must admit, this one would have got me. What about you, farmers? Can you take a punt at what his 12-book epic was called?
To paraphrase a well-known radio show, I'm sorry, I haven't a clue.
Yeah, it is a tough one. Has anyone out there in live chat got an answer to that question without cheating on Google or looking at the book? That'd be interesting, because that was a really hard question. Well, actually, they both were quite difficult questions, although we still got your bonus to come, Flint. I haven't forgotten. It's just interesting to see if anyone gets it.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll just hold off the answer to that. But the bonus for you, Flint, is he was prevented from reading this 12-book epic. How? How was he prevented from reading it? Do you recall?
Wasn't he hung or something like that, murdered in any capacity, or did he have... Oh, wait. I can't remember, but I think he had an abrupt death and therefore couldn't read it anymore. I don't know what his death entailed, but I know that he somehow died.
Right. Well, I'm going to give you 1 point for that, because yes, he died, and I know that you're coming from a position of having read it in a foreign language, okay? And I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you 1 point for that, because I want to help you along a bit as well. So let's have a look, see if anyone got the answers. Wow, Wolfos did. Well done, Wolfos. It's called My Favourite Bath Time Gurgles. And so did CJ01.
Why me?
Yes.
I forgot about that completely.
Yeah, and he was prevented from reading it by his major intestine leaping up through his neck and throttling his brain.
That's it.
Yeah.
So his body...
Basically, his body killed himself because his major intestine had enough.
Imagine that.
Right, well... I'll tell you what, guys. I'm just going to mute your audio for a second, because we'll take a 10-second break while we read another submitted Vogon poem. This was submitted by Lady Moonweb. I hope that everyone is prepared. We heft loved welt, when the jaws differed under. Flawed gallantry of induction did plaster whence, weighted bursting perchance, embellishments rendered from excitation anthropomorphized, golden jutted beneath. Enter feline, opened callous under an asking helm, never its placement blinded and basking. Well, how about that? Does that move you guys? Does that move you? Perhaps to the lavatory and throwing up in the bowl?
What? Sorry?
Let me just tell you that the punctuation in that one was just superbly perfect.
Yeah, and it transcends. It transcends this, and yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it? Into whatever
just don't throw me out of the airlock.
Right.
Yeah, that
was interesting, wasn't it? Thank you, Lady Moonweb. Much appreciated in many places, I'm sure. Right, well, we're back. We're back with you, farmers, for a 1-pointer. We got a few 1-pointers coming up, so hopefully you can both pick up some more points. So your 1-pointer is: what reason did Ford give for not being thrown out of the Vogon spaceship? What reason did he give to not be thrown out of the spaceship?
Nothing springing to mind, I have to admit.
Okay.
I can't think of anything for that.
Okay, Flint, do you know why or what reason he gave for not being thrown off the Vogon spaceship?
I just go on a limb and say, he said he is a redactor for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
So he's what?
A redactor, as in a writer and author. What is it? Reporter for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Do you know what? I'm going to give you that point. It was that he's trying to write a book, which would be the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So I'm going to give you that point. Well done. Right.
Yay!
Right, so we're currently on 14 plays 3. Right, it's back with you then, Flint. What reason did Arthur give for not wanting to die by being thrown off the Vogon spaceship? What reason did Arthur give for not wanting to die?
What did he say? I mean, he argued with the guard and said, we want to live. I just want to live. I don't want to die.
He gave a very specific reason why he didn't want to die.
Was it his house? I'm no longer sure because he was still obsessed with his house.
No. Is that your answer? His house?
Yeah. No. It's just otherwise I would say it's his house, but I have no clue.
Okay. Farmers, can you answer? What reason did Arthur give for not wanting to die? You can't either.
No, I can't remember that one either.
I've got a headache, and I wouldn't enjoy going to heaven. That was...
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it now.
Right. So back with you, farmers.
Okay.
Who was Zaphod Beeblebrox? A nice, easy 1-pointer, I hope.
Wow.
Wait, he was the president of the universe. Was it universe? President of the universe? Was it president of the galaxy? Anyway, he was the president. You're going to be strict on this.
I am going to be strict on this one. Yeah.
I don't. I'm going for president of the universe.
Okay. No.
Okay. Well, one or the other.
Flint. Can you answer?
Well, then he is the president of the galaxy.
Yeah.
That's closer, but in fact, he's the ex-galactic president.
I mean, we need to establish when you're asking the question.
When I'm asking the question.
If currently you're asking it in the timeline of the book, so at this time where you still kicked him off were kicked off of the Vogon spaceship, he still was president, but in pursuit. He was kidnapped by
I'm asking this question last week on next Wednesday. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Fine.
So
fine. Okay.
It's back with you anyway, Flint. Your 1-point question is: Zaphod was accompanied by Trillian. What was her real name? I don't mean the actress's name or whatever. I mean Trillian's name when she was on Earth.
I can almost remember the actress's name actually, but yeah.
Oh blimey! What was it? It was It's just know that her phone number is actually the
I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you there. You need to be careful, just in case that's a question that comes up.
I do not care about it. It's just like exploring the fun parts about it.
Okay.
It was
okay. So Trillion's real name.
Trillion's real name. It ain't Alice. But no. I have basically no clue. Again. My arch nemesis names.
Okay. Farmers, can you tell me Trillion's real name?
Trisha McMillan.
Trisha McMillan. Well done. Well done.
Damn it.
I'm just trying to think of the actress's name. I can picture it, but I can't remember who she was.
Well, in the TV series, she was the one with that really, really annoying voice. Really, really annoying voice. Okay. So we're back with you again, Farmers. Marvin, the paranoid android, suffered from what? We know he's paranoid, but what did he suffer from?
He had the PPP. He had a people personality profile, which basically made him depressed.
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I know what.
Flint.
I know what.
I'm passing it over. Okay. Flint, can you tell me what did Marvin the paranoid android suffer from?
Now I know the answer you wanted.
Damn it! Well, what's that? I mean, in the end, it was depression.
No.
But because he actually had everything in him was failing somehow. I don't know. Just
no. Okay.
I can tell you the answer now.
Okay, it's too late, but tell us the answer. What did Marvin suffer from?
Oh, tell us.
Wasn't it all the diodes down his left-hand side?
Pain in the diodes down his left-hand side. Guys, I will just remind you. Okay, we'll just remind you. Each still have 2 set fields you can play at any time. Okay. So you may wish to save them for a 2-point question. You can save it until you've heard the question before you make up your mind. Okay, right. So we're back. We're back with. Hold on. Who did I just ask about the paranoid android?
You asked me. So now.
Okay, and then pass it to Flint. Okay, because now it's Flint's. Gugvun's Flint. The Sirius Cybernetics Corporation define a robot as what? The Sirius Cybernetics Corporation define a robot as what?
Bugger. It's just like, damn it. They had something weirdly specific. Was it something, a helper for humanoids or something like that, or something better as humans? I can't remember for the life of it. I should say it's something to help humanoids or life forms, whatever.
I can't give you that one. Farmers, can you tell me what the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation define a robot as?
I'm not going to sing it as it was in the original BBC series, but it was your plastic pal, who's fun to be with.
Absolutely spot on. Yes,
and then we have Marvin.
Your plastic.
I had it as a little jingle.
Okay, and now we're back with you, Farmers.
Right.
How was Zaphod described by Eccentrica Golumbits? How was Zaphod described by Eccentrica Golumbits? This is 1-point question.
I believe she described him as the best bang since the big one.
You got it. That's a hell of a way to be described, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Right. Now, Flint, I've done this as a 1-pointer, right? But before I'm going to wield my power of changing the rules any minute. I'm going to actually make this a 2-pointer. A 2-pointer, okay? But it will be a 2-pointer if you don't get it and Farmer does, okay? Who was Zaphod's private brain care specialist? What was the name of Zaphod's private brain care specialist?
Thank you. Names.
You still do have that set field.
Yeah, well,
but you're going to have to think: is he going to get it right? Because if he gets it right, he gets the 2 points.
I mean, he wasn't that great on the name parts, and that one is weirdly specific.
It is very specific. I will need an exact answer for this. Who was Zaphod's private brain care specialist?
It's weirdly specific. Yeah, come on. I just pass on that one. You can try it, farmers. If you get it,
What?
you deserve it.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Are you just saying no, and it's just going to him to try, or are you playing your set field?
I'm not playing my set
Not
field.
playing your set field. Okay, so you haven't answered, so it goes to farmers. What was the name of Zaphod's private brain care specialist?
Right. I think I've got this right because I I know how he describes Zaphod. I think his name was Gag Halfrunt.
Did you write these books? Yes, it was. Gag Halfrunt.
No, I've just over the years I've read them a few times to the point where I actually had to get them on my Kindle because my physical copies were falling apart.
Okay. All right. Well, we're back with you now for a one-pointer. Where had Arthur met Zaphod before? And again, I do want this to be pretty specific, okay? Where had Arthur met Zaphod before?
It was at a party in a flat in, if I remember rightly, Islington, and he was actually trying to chat up Trisha McMillan.
It was a party in Islington. I'm going to give you the point. Do you know what sort of party? Just for completeness.
Was it fancy dress?
It was a fancy dress party. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Flint. What was Zaphod's name while he was at the party?
Oh my God.
Well,
I mean, you have to be kidding me, right?
No.
Names.
Well, remember, these questions were I didn't know about your issue over names, did I? Okay.
It's
What was his name at the party? Give us an ordinary sort of name.
Let's say because I like him as an actor, and I've probably gonna butcher his name so badly. Chris Hemmingsworth. That's it.
No, it wasn't Chris. It wasn't.
I don't
Chris.
think even Chris Hemmingsworth wasn't a thing when this was written, was he?
Well, farmers,
Yeah,
can you
well,
tell me?
see?
Farmers, can you tell me Zaphod's name while he was at the party?
No, even I can't remember that obscure bit of information. I'm afraid that's
Or should I say Phil? I met you.
Yes, Phil. That's right.
Okay, so no points on that round. Right, we're back with you again, farmers. It's a one-pointer and a one-point bonus, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to be careful not to give too wide an answer because it does also then move on to Flint, okay?
Right.
Right, so this is very specific. There's two parts to this one-point question. What was the planet that Zaphod discovered, and what was sent to the ship from the planet? What was the planet Zaphod discovered, and what was sent to the ship from the planet?
What was the name of the planet? I know what the planet was. I just can't remember its bloody name.
Names.
Yeah, names. I know where the planet was. I give you the coordinates, but I can't tell you the bloody name of it.
I need the name, and I need what was sent to the ship from the planet.
Can't tell you the name. Can't remember it. But it was 2 missiles.
It was 2 missiles, but there's no such thing as a half pointer in this game, mate.
No, I can't remember the name.
Okay,
of the planet,
so Flint, can you steal this point by naming the planet?
Magratea.
Yes.
Well done. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, names.
Well
He's
done,
so
sir.
good at names. Yes, that scores update. But you do get your 1-point bonus as well, farmers. Name one only, one of the things that the missiles were changed into. Either one.
I'm going for my own personal favourite, a bowl of petunias.
Okay, so you get a point for that. And Flint, let's just upload that score. Flint, your first question is name the other of the 2 things that the missiles were changed into. So it's a bowl of petunias and what?
A whale.
Can you? I'm going to give you that, but can you be more specific? What type of whale?
In German, it's Pottwal.
Okay, so we got. We're claiming language difficulties here. That's fine. That's fine. I gave you the point. It's a sperm whale.
Whale.
Right, but your bonus, Flint, is regarding the bowl of petunias. What went through the mind of the bowl of petunias as it fell to the planet?
Oh no, not again.
Oh no, not again. Yeah, you get that point.
That's why they're my favourite of the two. I mean,
Yes.
the whale goes through the whole look, it's drowning, it's drowned, but the petunias go, oh no, not again.
Right. Well,
I love the last line. Hello, ground.
I wonder if it'll be my friend.
That one is just mean.
Back to farmers. Back to farmers. Another two-part question, but only 1 point. When Arthur was on Magrathea, what was he told was not important, and by whom? What was he told was not important, and by whom?
I believe it goes, my name is not important, and that was Slarty Bartfast.
You got it.
Which is why his name wasn't important.
Yes, yeah, you've got it. And right, Flint. This was something said by Slarty Bartfast. What he said this phrase: "Late, as in the late Dent Arthur Dent." What sort of phrase is that? What did he described it as a type of phrase? Late, as in the late Dent Arthur Dent.
Oh, what the heck? What did he mean with that's like that he got left behind by the other guy, or at least that he put himself left behind, something like that, because he picked him up and then.
Well, he actually described that, and he said what he said: late, as in the late Arthur Dent, and then he said what sort of a phrase that was. Can you not tell me?
No,
that's
doesn't
fine.
Ring a bell.
Okay, farmers, can you tell me what sort of phrase is late, as in the late Dent Arthur Dent?
I believe it's something he confessed he wasn't very good at, and that was a threat.
It's a sort of a threat, you know. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that.
That's
point.
right. 'Cause he says, I think he says, I was never very good at that.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a few more questions, and then we're going to have an intermission. Okay, because
good. The chance to top me wine glass up because it's ran out.
Okay, right. 2-point question each. Okay, first to farmers. What could the Milliard Gargantua do? You need to be pretty exact. What could the Milliard Gargantua do?
No, that one's gone, I'm afraid. Can't remember that one.
Okay, Flint, can you tell us what the Milliard Gargantua could do?
That was I think that was a supercomputer, and it could calculate the path of a sand particle. Forget the name. In a sandstorm. That's the thing. That's the thing can do without any issues.
You're wrong. That was one of the other. Sorry. Yes. That was one of the other computers. Okay, because Deep Thought actually described 3 computers. That was one of the other ones. What the Milliard Gargantua could do was count the atoms in a star in a millisecond. So no one gets those points. But we're back to you. We're back to you anyway, Flint.
Hey.
Right, another computer question. What could the Great Hyperlobic Omnicognate Neutron Wrangler do? What could the Great Hyperlobic Omnicognate Neutron Wrangler do?
There were 3 big ones, and I think that's actually the one which is just described as in the Sandcorn. The other one was actually the other one. I'm not going to tell it because that probably will be Farm's point. That's the one with the Sandcorn.
It's the one with the sand, counting the sand things. Yeah. No, sorry. So I shall pass this to Flint. It's a 2-point you could pick up. What could the Great Hyperlobic Omnicognate Neutron Wrangler do, Flint? Farmer's boy.
I just want to hear you say that again. I haven't a clue.
The Great Hyperlobic Omnicognate Neutron Wrangler.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay. I can't remember, sorry.
Well, it could talk the legs off an Arcturan mega donkey. But only Deep Thought could then persuade it to go for a walk again afterwards.
And afterwards.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Right.
Yes.
A tough one. Is it a tough one? I don't know. It's with you, farmers.
Okay.
Give me the names of the two philosophers who are complaining about Deep Thought.
let's see if I can get this right. I believe it was Broom Fondle and Magic Thighs.
Spot on. I often get confused and end up saying Broom Fondle, but you're right, it's Vroom Fondle
It's Broom
and Magic
Fondle,
Thighs.
isn't it? Magic Thighs, but I think it's spelled Thise or something, or Z or something.
No extra points for spelling. No extra points for spelling.
Some things lodge, some things don't.
Yeah. Okay, Flint. Deep Thought was going to have to think about the answer for a long time. How long was Deep Thought going to have to think about it?
What was it, about 6 billion years? And around that ballpark, it just was pretty long. I don't remember.
Go on, take a punt, Nick. Take a punt. You got nothing to lose. Oh, unless you want to play a set field, but it's only a 1-pointer.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say it's about like. No, it's about like. No, it was in the million part. Yeah.
Well, in which case, I need a number of millions.
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, I'm afraid that's wrong. Farmers, can you tell me how long Deep Thought was going to have to think about the answer?
It was longer than that. I can't remember. I'm 7 million years.
Going to be tough. I'm going to be tough.
No, be tough. It's
tough. 7.5 million years. And I did notice that Wolfus actually got it right. Wolfus in the chat got it right. So no points there. But we're back with you anyway.
Okay.
Right, we now know that the answer was 42. What was the problem? We know the answer is 42. What was the problem?
Well, the problem was Deep Thought never actually knew what the question was in the first place.
I'm going to give you that because it's not just Deep Thought; it's everyone.
Everybody,
they didn't really know what the question was. So I am going to give you that point.
The question wasn't actually a question; it was more just a statement, wasn't it?
Yes. Okay, so we got just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it? Hold on. Whose question was that? That was
mine.
That was yours. Yes, that's right.
That was
so we're now with Flint. The next computer, Earth. How long was that going to take to calculate the actual question? How long was Earth going to take to calculate the question? To which the answer is 42. So again, I need a time scale, and I'm going to be as harsh. So you've got to be on the, I didn't allow 7 when it was 7.5 million. So I've got to be harsh again on this. I need a time span.
I think as long as it was, as long as we know it's actually running, so it's 7.5 billion years.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer. I'm not sure. I think it is correct, but again,
it's a fine answer, but it's wrong.
Yay!
Okay, farmers, can you tell me how long was Earth going to take to calculate the question?
I've got a funny feeling it was millions of years again, and I don't think it was much more. So I'm going to punt at 10 million years.
Your punting is rather excellent. It was 10 million years.
You've got to love a good punt.
We've got nothing to lose, have you?
Exactly. It's not like we're playing for money.
Right.
Yeah, we're not playing for money, are we?
Only your entry fees.
Oh,
I didn't tell you about that.
We'll discuss that afterwards. Yeah.
I bet we will. Right. So carrying on. It's now your question again. A 1-pointer. Hopefully, it's nice, straightforward for you. What did Slarty Bartfast win an award for?
Fjords.
Designing fjords.
Yes. The crinkly bits.
Yes.
Yeah. You get the easy ones, actually.
Well, I've tried to. Hopefully, when it flips round, it will turn around for you.
They're all easy if you know what.
Well, that's true. That's true. Okay. Flint, I've got a question for you about names.
Oh boy.
Okay,
dear.
right.
I ran out of beer.
Well, we've only got a couple more before we have our intermission. What were the mice's names? What were the names of the mice? And really, I need both of them.
Damn it. Okay, that's... They had weird names, that's for sure. No. I pass on that one.
You pass.
I have
Okay.
no idea.
Farmers, can you tell us the names of both mice?
You'll find they were called Benji and Frankie Mouse.
Benji Mouse and Frankie Mouse, yeah.
They were trillions.
Yes, they were. Yes.
They were her mice.
Okay, it's your question. What did the mice want to buy to get the ultimate question? What did the mice want to buy to get the ultimate question? 1 point.
Arthur Dent's brain.
Arthur Dent's brain.
Yeah, again, an easy one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, Gugungvunts and Flint, what did they need to do to his brain?
Dissect it completely, as in remove it from his body, and then they want to put in a new one. And just be programming it with all the catchphrases he said.
You have earned the point, sir. It's remove it, prepare it, treat it, dice it.
Dice it.
Yes, but I'm definitely going to give you the point. Yes, remove his brain. They'd replace it with a simple computer. Right. Okay, so guys, what I'll do is if you do want to run off and top up your wines or whatever, please do so.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll switch off the desktop audio. And for everybody else, in case you haven't seen it, what I'm going to do is switch off my web camera. There we go. I thought if you haven't seen it already, I'll show you my day with my towel. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. If you haven't watched it already, go and watch the video, give it a like and a thumbs up, give it some love. Right, so the two guys I think are probably back. Let me just have a look. Flint and Farmers, are you there?
Oh, yes.
Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Well, are you all having fun, guys? You both have 2 set fields left you can play. It's not obligatory, but don't forget them because it could come in useful, okay?
Because it's so close.
Come on, Flint, wipe the smile off his face.
I will try.
Yeah, good. Come on, Team Flint.
Don't ask him any questions about people's names.
No. Well, we swap around. So we started with you with the first question. He will start with the first question in this round. But before we do, a couple of things. Another piece of Vogon poetry, this time submitted by Mr. Tony Dwyer. So, gird your loins, rest your sphincters, and get ready for this. Here I squat in my grovellant puddle, while my globberworts soak furiously and mundishly. Our dentrassy body ablutionizers scrub my findles with great long findle ticklers. Their truculent enthusiasm enhanced by my huge attendant, servant motivator, who is by chance my nephew, foisted upon my ponderously generous splushness by my fundacious and vastly displacable sister, via my father's third alternate semen receiver. I find myself to be less than fervidly enthused. Thus, I am annoyed to the point of niotical exasperation. Stand still while I burn off your tegument with this Gutzel torch. Wonderful stuff. Isn't that just...
That was truly awful.
It was, wasn't it?
I applaud your poetry. That was bloody awful.
No, I wonder why your tongue didn't strangle you when you read it.
Yes. Yeah, it should have leapt up through my neck and strangled
your
me.
brain, yes.
Right.
Oh,
well,
dear.
let's have a look at a couple other things before we get on to part 2. Because right now, let me just update this. Right, let's get this. We have got a spin again on here. Yes, it is working now. Right. Okay. We have got a spin again. But right now we have Dr. Nimrod, Second Best Bob, and Pajo Lee. They're the entrants so far into the Super Chat free prize draw. Well, free-ish, I suppose. Free prize draw for that 42 towel, the Hitchhiker's Guide towel. But the next thing I want to show people, one of whom could be a towel winner, is the pictures that have been submitted for this of people with their towels. Should I tell people who they are? I think we'll tell people who they are. First of all, we have Mr. Andrew Johnston in what I think is rather a trendy dressing gown, together with his Hitchhiker's Guide towel. Nice one. Next we have Effie Peer Review, who appears to have a camera surgically implanted on his face. I'm sure that on some worlds that will come in very useful. And he also appears to be dressed well for punting. I would say he's going punting. The next one from... Yeah, go on. What were you going to say?
That's definitely a punting outfit.
Yes, I think so. That hat is so punting. But he does have his towel. That is a man who does know where his towel is. Oh, yes. Also, from Mary-Ann Bittle, I've forgotten the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. This chicken, it's a Bantam Cochin Frizzle or something. Who knows where its towel is? So if a chicken can know where its towel is, I think people certainly should, don't you?
Yes.
Definitely.
Damn right. Yeah.
Definitely. I see. That's clever. That's clever. And I did think about it happening, and I have no problem at all with it happening. Before we go any further, we got 2 more super chats. They're actually, where are we? Oh no, it's one. It's a... Yes, 2 super chats from Second Best Bob, who's done. He's played a blinder. Let me just switch off these pictures for a minute. We've got a couple more to look at. Second best Bob has played one of his free member super chats with a Mr. Sensible thumbs up. So let's add him to the list. I've got to find the list again. Right, so that's second. Oh, crumbs! It's scrolling past. Stop scrolling. Right. So we've got second best Bob. He's in for a win. This chap is. And after that, we have Judy Bassett, member. She's a sensible supporter. She's also a patron. So thank you very much, Judy. And you go in there as well. Following that, we have Farmer's Boy. Farmer's Boy. You know. I'm not sure if he's going for an entry of the towel or if he's just trying to bribe the quiz judge. I'm not sure, but he super chatted £10 saying, in the beginning, the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. That's very true, Farmers. I mean, some people think that we shouldn't have come down from the trees in the first place.
Correct. Coming down from the trees was a big mistake.
It was. It was.
That's where everything failed. So I really love the puddle analogy. That's
yes.
Oh, yes.
That's just best thing. I mean, I love the prelude of my book where he actually tells like where actually Douglas Adams went into like that he had a hitchhiker's guide to Europe and like looked up in the side, drunk in fields or somewhere in Austria. It's like, at one day somebody's gonna write the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and here we are.
Sorry, I'm having trouble updating this wheel again. Oh, is it not doing that? I think I need to clear the names and just add them in again. Where's clear? I think I can go back to. Right, let's just delete one of those. Right, put them all in, and it's only showing 4. Well, that's weird. I will fix this, but those super chats have been added, as well as the next one from Dr. Nimrod, who super chatted 20 Swedish kroner, saying a towel would be a fantastic thing to have. So I've added you to the list again. I think, as I said, I'll need to do a refresh of the page or something. Let me show you guys so you can see what I'm doing, so you know I'm not cheating. Look, I put in all. Oh no, that's what the problem is. I haven't copied them all. So delete them all, put them all. There we go. So they're all in there right now.
Hey!
Yay! Right. So carrying on with those pictures. Let's just bring those back. So we had the chicken. The next one was this chap.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
No, but I can see he has a diary open on the 25th. I presume that's the 25th of May, unless you're conning us.
That wasn't done deliberately to prove that photo was taken today. That's where my A4 size diary sits on my desk, and of course, as the photo was taken today, it's on the 25th. But yes,
of course, you could have done it yesterday.
I wonder why.
You could have done it yesterday and turned the page.
I could have done, but that's the towel I was also wearing. There is another photo posted later on. I was wearing that towel today in various online meetings, shall we say. Excellent.
Yes. Well, the next picture is Christopher Perry with his towel, and behind him, I can only assume that's his spaceship, because I don't know if you notice, but look at that. Improbability Drive.
Oh,
nice. Isn't that great?
Nice.
Great. So
very nice choice. Yeah. Actually, I need something like that.
It's brilliant.
It's one of my cars.
And the last photo entered is this person, a very clever person who is keeping himself very safe in case there are any bug bladder beasts of trial around. Because, of course, we all know they're so mind-bogglingly stupid that they think that if you can't see them, they can't see you. Yeah. So that was submitted by Nimrod. So cool. Thank you for that, Nimrod.
Nimrod, have you worn your towel like that all day?
All day. It should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
And we just had another super chat from the Horny Pearlfish.
Hey.
£2 saying, who is this Mr. Sensible person anyway? Right, well, we won't enter him. We'll make sure... No, of course we'll enter you. The Horny Pearlfish.
How's it going, Pearlfish? Not seen you for a bit because somebody hasn't been streaming.
Well, horny pearlfish, you are on the list. Thank you very much, sir. And I think we should carry on. We should carry on with the quiz because we've done three of the Vogon poems. I think we'll save the last Vogon poem till the end of the quiz before we go on to the stuff about the pictures and then the lucky draw at the end. Okay, right. So now we switch things round again. So Flint, who is still the leader of the Gugugvunts, will go first, followed by Farmer's Boy, who is some lieutenant or something with the Vlahergs, but doing very nicely because they're playing 28 versus 6. But both have their set fields that they can play at any time. So use them wisely. Use them wisely. Right. So we are starting with you, Flint, and we are on to the second book, Restaurant at the End of the Universe. The Jatravartids believed that the universe was created how and what were they living in fear of? This is a two-pointer. The Jatravartids believed the universe was created how and what were they living in fear of?
They believed that they were created by a big sneeze, by whatever, and they're fearing that they're going to be wiped off by a towel, tissue towel.
I know you said that's fine. I'm going to give you those 2 points. Just out of interest, farmers, can you tell us the name of the being no sneeze? This is just for interest. Tell us the name of the being no sneeze from, and yes, it was the Great White Handkerchief. So, by the way, you get the 2 points for that, Flint. But can you tell us the name of the creature, farmers?
Was it something like the Great Green Arkle Seizure, something like that?
Yeah, it was indeed. It was indeed. Right. So your 2 points, farmers. Describe the Jatravartids and what they were uniquely known for.
I'm not sure whether this number is correct, but I think it's something like they had got something like 50 arms and were therefore the first species to develop deodorant before the wheel.
Yeah,
that's perfect. They got 50. There's only one little bit extra you could have had, but they're small blue creatures with 50 arms each, and they invented the deodorant before the wheel. You get your 2 points.
Thank you.
Right. So now we move on to Flint again with the. Oh, hold on. Have I got this the right way around? Hold on. Whose question was that? That was just asked.
The Farmer's Boy.
You started with Flint, then with me, so now we're back to Flint again.
And it was definitely my intent that the questions should be flipped around. So we're doing them in the right order. My only problem is, what I've done is I actually labelled them the other way round. Okay, so if I've got a G, if I've got a G, that's actually for you, for good. It's actually for Vlaherg. So I must remember I've got these labelling the wrong way round. We're back to you, Flint. 1 point. The Heart of Gold was attacked by Vogons after they left Magrathea, and it couldn't defend itself because what? Why couldn't the Heart of Gold defend itself when attacked by Vogons?
It couldn't defend itself because it doesn't have any weapons.
No, that's not the right answer. Can you tell me, farmers?
I believe it was because Arthur had asked the computer to make him a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll give you that, because if it's a 2-pointer, I would have probably given you one. The computer was busy working out how to make a cup of tea for Arthur. Yeah.
I forgot that one.
Right.
But that one was so described so hilariously. It was just.
Yes, right. Well, I know the bit you're referring to when he asked him for.
Tea. Dried leaves in boiled water. Right. So it's back with you, farmers. Who saved the ship? Who saved the ship? Remember, this is book 2, Restaurant at the End of the Universe.
I think it was Arthur, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
No, actually, I gave one. I was awarding 1 point for this. It probably should have been a 2, but one is what I've got. So, Flint,
No.
can you tell me who saved the ship when it was under attack by Vogons?
Let me see the timeline. Blah blah blah. Wait, what wasn't it? No, it couldn't be Slotty Bartfar, so he actually showed up later. Damn it! It's I mean, he just left. That's basically what they just left to Magletea, right?
This is a while later. Yes, so it left Magletea, and yes, Lars Wilms pointed out I'd actually misedited a score on yours. The Vunts are actually on 8, not 2, so I've corrected that. Thank you for spotting that. Yeah. So, can you tell me who saved the ship?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Nope. I have no clue who that was.
Hold on, it's quite. VG. So I've got this as the good funds. I've done wrong. So, sorry, Flint, you had the first question about the sneezing at the nose. Then,
Yes.
Farmers had described the Jatravatids.
Yes.
So, Flint, you had Heart of Gold was attacked by Vogons and couldn't. Oh, I see. That's right. Sorry, my bad. So you had the question. It went to Farmers. So this is Farmers' question. Who saved the ship? And did you answer Farmers?
I answered wrongly with Arthur.
Oh, right. Yeah. So it threw it over to Flint.
So
could you answer?
Threw it over to Flint.
Yeah. Yeah, Flint. Can you answer then? Who saved the ship?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. It was actually Zaphod's great-grandfather through a séance. Right.
That does ring a vague bell.
Oh, blimey.
Right.
Yeah.
But now
so weird.
So now we come back to you, Flint, with a 1-pointer. Guys, don't forget your set fields. A 1-pointer. Zaphod visited Zarniwoop at Megadodo Publications, but he wasn't available. Where was he? Zaphod visited Zarniwoop at Megadodo Publications. He wasn't available. Where was he?
I'm going out on a limb here and say he was at the restaurant at the end of the universe.
That's a very weak limb that has just broken and dropped you without any points, I'm afraid.
Well, as said, it's a limb, and therefore I was not sure. Just let's guess.
Farmers, can you tell me where Zarniwoop was?
Was he on holiday in his office?
Beginning it to be a bit more specific on that to get the point.
I can't. I'm really dredging up here, and I can't be any more specific than that. I'm afraid.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I think now it rings a bell. He was in his office in a virtual holiday, something like that.
Something like that. He was on holiday in his office. Yeah.
Well, since I was tough with Farmer's Boy, and anyway, you already sort of missed out on the question. I can't give you that. He was on an intergalactic cruise in his office.
That's right. That's right. Because he was like, but he's in his office, yes, but he's that's right, he's on a cruise. In his office, right. Yes.
So now we go back to Farmers.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator in the building at Megadodo Publications was scared and only wanted to go down. Why? The elevator was scared and only wanted to go down. Why?
Wasn't it scared of heights?
I should do that IQ game. Wrong. It's not because it was scared of heights. So I'm going to pass it over to Flynn. The elevator was scared and only wanted to go down. Why was that?
Oh, it was something marvelously stupid, and I guess.
Of course it was. This is Hitchhikers.
Yeah, I mean, it is a book from Douglas Adams. Of course, it's something stupid. What was I think wasn't it something because of another machine which is up there and it was just scared of it, like I want to be far away as possible, something like that. But anyway, that's my guess.
I can't give it you. The elevator, and indeed all the elevators, were programmed to see the future. So it didn't want to go up because it could see the future. But we are back with you. We're back with you, Flint. Who was attacking the publisher's building? Which is why the elevator was scared to go up and could see the future. Who was attacking the publisher's building?
Oh, blimey.
Okay, I can't. Again, names, I don't do that, but I know it was a very, very powerful. It was robots by a very powerful warrior thingy magic species. I'm not going to tell much more about it, but I know exactly what they did, how they did it,
Okay.
and what their goal was.
I am going to, because it's just a one pointer, I am going to give you that, even though you didn't and couldn't give the name. Farmers, can you give the name of these robots that were attacking? This is just
the first time you. Yeah, it isn't the first time you encounter the robots.
Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry, I thought you dropped out then.
It's not the cricket robots, is it? Or is that the third book?
No, it isn't. It's the Frogstar Scouts.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Now I realise how long it is since I've read.
Well, it is your question now, farmers.
Okay.
Where did Zaphod go for safety with Rooster? Where did Zaphod go for safety with Rooster?
No, I can't remember that one.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. And Flint, can you answer that? Where did Zaphod go for safety with Rooster? Because you said you remember the incident. We got the Frogstar Scouts attacking. So where did Zaphod go for safety?
I think it was the elevator.
Okay, I can't get. No, it wasn't. It was Zani Whoop's office. Zani Whoop's office.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the other one.
I'm going to remind you again, guys. Remind you again. You still both have 2 set fields you can play. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're now back with you, Flint. When Zaphod got to the Frogstar B world, where was he going to be put? When Zaphod got to the Frogstar B world, where was he going to be put?
I think you was going to put to death, but again, I'm not entirely sure. It's
well, I'm looking for an answer. Right or wrong?
He was put into jail, and then not much more else.
No, I can't accept that.
Damn it.
Farmers, when Zaphod got to Frogstar B world, where was he going to be put?
I believe that's when he was going to be put into the total perspective void.
I'm going to give you that total perspective vortex.
Vortex.
Yep. Well done.
Where it actually shows you in relation to the entire galaxy.
In relation to something like, well, right. Actually, this is your question. With the vortex, the universe can be extrapolated from.
Something that I ought to be drinking at the moment, actually, a fresh cup of tea.
No, sir.
Brownian motion.
Right, so Flint, with the total perspective vortex, the entire universe can be extrapolated from.
What was this? Again. If it what wasn't he? If it must be something weirdly else.
All these facts are starting to blur. I have to be honest.
It's the drink, isn't it?
It's got nothing to do with having nearly drunk too very.
Cole, it's your chance, Flint, to pull one back here. With the vortex, the entire universe can be extrapolated from. I need an answer. Or a pass.
I have no clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A small piece of fairy cake.
Yes, that's it. I know what the cup of tea's in reference to now. I can remember that, and it's not. Yeah, no. It's not the total.
Okay, so we're back with you again, Flint. At a spaceport, Zaphod found a ship that was still active, but its launch had been delayed. Why? At a spaceport, Zaphod found a ship that was still active, but its launch had been delayed. Why? Oh, by the way, quite a
Yeah.
few people got fairy cake. Well done, guys.
Yeah,
Good on you. Well done.
you're really good. You're better than me. So I'm just making fun.
Oh, by the way, this is a 2-point question.
That would be nice to know. It's just no pressure at all.
Yeah. But guys, I'm going to tell you again. Don't forget your set fields.
You know what that is. That's somebody else's problem.
Okay, are you playing your set field?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
right.
actually want to see if he knows it.
Right. So you are down to one set field, which means Farmers is forced to answer. Okay. Farmers, if you get it right, you do get the 2 points. If you get it wrong or you don't answer, Flint gets the points. Okay?
Fine.
So I'll read the question for you again. At a spaceport, Zaphod found a ship that was still active, but its launch had been delayed. Why?
The only thing I can dredge up is that the what was it, the Sundive ship that rock band were going to use, and it had been delayed because it wasn't the time to launch or something like that. That's all I can think of.
Okay, it's wrong. No. So, Flint, you get those 2 points.
2 points. Well played.
Yes.
The ship was delayed. The ship was delayed because it was waiting delivery of its complement of small lemon-soaked napkins.
Ah, yes. Yes, I remember it now. Now you tell me, yeah.
Right, well, since you now remember it, Farmers, it's your 2-point question. Okay?
God.
In the lounge, the passengers were in suspended animation. How often were they awoken and why? I need both parts for 2 points. In the lounge, passengers were in suspended animation. How often were they awoken and why?
How long is it since I've read the second book? No, I can't remember.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Gone. Can't remember.
Okay, Flint, can you tell me either? Well, hopefully both. In the lounge, passengers were in suspended animation. How often were they awoken and why?
Could it be? Well, I'm just going out of a limb because again, I've only read it once.
Well, got nothing to lose.
I got nothing to lose. I'm just going to say they were woken once a year to go to the toilet.
They were woken annually for coffee and biscuits. So I am going to give you 1 point for woken annually. All right.
I remember the bit where it describes them. They're woken up and they're all sort of. They're strapped in, but they're all sort of screaming and absolute pandemonium, and they're given their coffee and biscuits, and then out they go again for another year.
Right, we're now reaching the point of the restaurant. Okay, so this is V, but it's G. So this is you, Flint. Okay, one pointer. Ford, Zaphod, Arthur, and Trillian all time travelled to the restaurant. What was said that was important that they almost missed being said? Ford, Zaphod, Arthur, Trillian time travelled to the restaurant. What was said that was important that they almost missed being said?
Yeah, well, it's important. They almost missed that. It's that they need to find somebody there, and that's basically it.
Okay, and it's basically wrong. Never mind, my friend, never mind. Farmers, can you tell me, Ford, Zaphod, Arthur, and Trillian all time travelled to the restaurant. What was said that was important that they almost missed being said?
No, I don't remember that one either, I'm afraid. Good grief.
Would you like to order drinks?
Oh, of course.
Right.
Very, very important.
Yes. Well, we're back with you. Farmers. Yeah. The waiter confirmed that they weren't dead. Because otherwise, what? The waiter confirmed that they weren't dead. Because otherwise, what?
Blimey. I'm picturing all this in the BBC TV series.
Yes, that's how I visualise it all the time.
I mean, I'm sorry, the film was good, but for me, the BBC TV series,
Yeah, it's
because
cracking.
that's how I first encountered it.
I actually need to watch a BBC series for once. I
Yeah.
only have
But
the films and the books,
Okay,
are...
come on, guys. Come on. I think you're
No.
trying to delay the inevitable here.
No,
Yes.
I honestly can't remember that either.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that bounces to you then, Flint. The way to confirm that they weren't dead, or otherwise, what?
They wouldn't be there.
No. It's
Damn it.
it confirmed that they weren't dead, or otherwise he wouldn't attempt to serve them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be there. Okay, it
Right.
has some head simmering, but anyway,
Well,
it's so fun.
Flint and the Gugugvunts, you had this issue with names, and now we swap the order around.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Right. Okay. Right. Your question for 1 point. Ford saw an old friend. What was his name? This is at the restaurant. Ford saw an old friend. What was his name?
Damn it. Yeah, names. That's particularly the thing I can't remember well. I think it was somehow a friend from Beetlejuice, but well, that's it.
Is that a no then?
No, I have no name.
Okay, that's fine. Farmers. Ford saw an old friend. What was his name?
No, I know who he was, but I can't remember his name. Sorry.
Okay. It was Hot Black Desiato.
Yes.
Hot Black Desiato.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now we come to... Now, farmers, farmers and the Vlahergs, we come to your question, 1 point. Why didn't Hot Black speak to Ford? Why didn't Hot Black speak to Ford? And I need a very specific answer to this.
He didn't speak to Ford because he was dead for a year for tax reasons.
I'll take that. Spending a year dead for tax reasons. Absolutely. So you get the point for that. Right. Now, this is a lucky dip. I'm going to ask Flint, because he's behind. I'm going to ask him, it's not much of an advantage, whether he wants question 1 or question 2. Each of these questions is worth 5 points. They're real toughies, okay?
Ooh.
But you get to choose, Flint. Do you want to go first or second? Question 1 or question 2?
Let's just say I'm going to take with question 1.
You're going to go for question 1. Right. And to both of you, don't forget, you've got your set fields. 2 for you, Vlahergs, 1 for you, Gugugvunts, okay? Right, so this is going to Farmer's Boy. 5 points. Where was Disaster Area, that's Hot Black's Plutonium Rock Band, from? Where was Disaster Area, Hot Black's Plutonium Rock Band, from? I need the correct answer. It's got to be pretty damn close. 5 points.
Struth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bummer is I can only give you half an answer. So I'm not going to give you any answer at all.
Okay.
No, I can't remember the full answer. Yeah.
Okay, Flint, can you tell me, where was Disaster Area, that's Hot Black's Plutonium Rock Band, from?
Oof.
This is a tough one, which is why I gave it 5 points.
It is a tough one.
It's just so obscure and only mentioned once somewhere, and it's you're going to forget it anyway. No. Well, I'm just going to say Beetlejuice because that's the closest one, but most likely wrong.
Well, it's a guess. You never know. Unfortunately, it doesn't get you the points. But Disaster Area, Hot Black Desiato's Plutonium Rock Band, was from the Gagrakaka Mine Zones.
Yeah,
as we all remember.
I couldn't remember the Gakra, whatever it was.
Okay. Right. So now we go to you, Flint, for your 5 point question. Who or what was Hot Black Desiato named after in real life? There is a real life Hot Black Desiato. Who or what is Hot Black Desiato?
Ooh.
in real life? 5 points.
I basically have no clue because, again, names and culture. I think it's most likely British, and yeah, you know where I'm from, so no idea.
No idea. Okay, so we'll pass it over to farmers. Who or what was Hot Black Desiato named after from real life?
This is a bit of Hitchhiker's trivia I'm not familiar with, and I suspect the answer won't surprise me. I can tell you who he really was.
Sorry, say that again. You suspect what?
I suspect I will. The answer will make sense, but I can't tell you who Hot Black Desiato is or was in real life.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you and show you. Hot Black. Let me just get ready. Hot Black Desiato is an estate agents in Islington, Camden, and Highbury. And Douglas Adams used to see them as he drove past on the bus, or rode past on the bus. And Douglas Adams hated the gentrification of Islington. And he used the name because it's such a cool name. It's a real estate agents in Islington, Camden.
What a stupid name for an estate agent.
I know. Well, I presume that somewhere there is a Mr. Hot Black Desiato. Fantastic name, isn't it? It's the best name in the world. Absolutely true. So, from those 10 points, you two got absolutely nothing. And neither of you played that set field, which could have earned you 5 points. Yeah, of course, if you'd have both played them, it'd be even Stevens again. But never mind. Yeah. But well done.
It's not like it would make a big dent on my part.
I've just Googled. There is a hotblackdesiato.co.uk, and they are still an estate agent.
Absolutely, that's where I got the picture from.
Wow.
No copyright infringement intended. Well, how about that then, Flint? Farmers learnt something new about Hitchhiker's Guide World.
Wow. That's now stowed safely away for later use.
Yeah. Right, well, questions. We're back to Flint again. 1 point. Name the host at Milliways. That's the restaurant at the end of the universe. Name the host at Milliways. Oh, you've got another name question, haven't you? Sorry.
Yeah, it's like again, only read it once. I don't know. I don't remember names very well. Tom Jones.
Nope, not Tom Jones. So, farmers for 1 point. Name the host at Milliways.
Okay, give me a moment because I think it's actually on the tip of my tongue. It's Max somebody, and I can't remember what the bloody somebody is.
Well, let me tell you, that's not enough.
No, I'm sorry. I
can't do it.
I can't remember what the surname is.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's Max Quadrupleen. A name we all know.
It, Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
Right, I just noticed we got a super chat from Hector the Cat. Hector, let me just quickly add you to Hector the Cat. Add you to the prize draw. Hector says, have you read out the absurd poems yet? Lol. Read out 3 of them, Hector, including yours. I'm afraid you missed that. I've got a feeling yours might have been the first one. But can I just ask
if he's a silly old Hector?
I don't know. Right. Well, we now go to you, farmers. Your question.
Right. Okay.
So, with regard to Max, where had Max just come from?
He had just come from the other end of creation. He had just come from Big Bang Burger Bar.
The Big Bang Burger Bar, absolutely, and that sounds cracking place. I must
doesn't it just
try it sometime. Right, so Flint, why did the dish of the day suggest eating his liver? Wait,
wasn't it like the dish was sentient, and because it actually was hungry and it was soaked in alcohol, something like that. Don't know. Most likely wrong.
Okay, bounce over to farmers then. Why did the dish of the day suggest eating his liver?
Something to do with force feeding himself for months, I think.
Going to give you the point. It must be rich and tender, as he'd been force feeding himself for months now. So right. I am going to give you that point. And indeed, we go back over to you. Why did the dish of the day say Arthur shouldn't worry about him going off and shooting himself? The dish of the day. Why did the dish of the day say Arthur shouldn't worry about it shooting himself?
Because he would do it humanely.
I'm going to give you that point. Like that? Yeah, he said, "Don't worry, I'll be humane." So well done.
Because none of this was in the film, was it?
No, but it wasn't the TV
it's all
series.
In the series. Yeah.
Right. So we are now back with you, Flint. With regard to the other guests at the restaurant, what party of guests were from Sirius B? What party of guests were from Sirius B? 1 point.
I think it was it some sort of going to be vague by purpose. I think there were also like merfolk.
So
merfolk as in mermaids and mermans.
Okay. Hello, Flint.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Is your answer merfolk, mermaids, whatever?
Yeah. Again, no clue.
Okay. Farmers. What party of guests were from Sirius B?
I think it's quite a topical answer at the moment, to be honest. They were, I believe, young conservatives.
They were indeed a party of young conservatives from Sirius B.
Bloody conservatives.
Okay. So your question is, what party of believers were guests from where? There was another party of believers. They were guests from where?
Oh, that was to do with the Great Prophet, wasn't it? They were there to see... I'm
going to be firm on this one.
They were there to see Zarquon. Were they not?
I asked, where were they from?
Oh. No.
I know I'm being mean with you.
No, I know. Look, I know you're being mean because I can see the points difference. I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember.
They were from the Church of the Second Coming of the Great Prophet Zarquon. So you did get Zarquon. Yeah. You know who we were talking about. But I did want that they were. If you sort of said the third church or something, I'd have given you that. I was just about to give you the point. You didn't earn it. Right. Okay. So we're back with Flint. Zaphod got a phone call from who? 1 point. Zaphod got a phone call from who?
He got the call. I think was it his brain surgeon brain thing names. I think he got a call from him and I think that's it.
Okay. Before I tell you if you're right or wrong, I'm going to read out a super chat from Dora and Coo for €2. Did I miss the Vogon poetry? Lucky me. You missed 3/4 of the Vogon poetry, Dora. I fully expect you to go back and watch it to make sure you enjoy the full rounded experience. I've added you to the list of people in the draw for a Hitchhiker's Guide towel. Right, Flint. No, it wasn't his brain care specialist. Farmers, can you tell me who Zaphod got a phone call from?
No, because I thought it was him as well, to be honest. So no, I can't tell you.
Okay. It was Marvin. He got a phone call from Marvin. And yes, and your question, Farmers, is what was Marvin doing in the car park? This is 1 point. What was Marvin doing in the car park?
Wasn't he parking spaceships?
But I'm going to give you that because it's parking cars.
Okay, well,
yeah. So
okay.
so
but
I
they
am
would
going
have
to
been
give you that, but
spaceships,
yeah.
weren't they?
In
Yeah.
fact, I think then Zaphod says, it's Marvin. He's in the car park. And I said, what's he doing in the car park? Parking cars, dum-dum.
Cars. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Of course. What else are you going to do in the car
Yes.
park? Yeah.
That's what it's a one-pointer. So V is G, so this is Flint. When they spoke to Marvin, Marvin said that the first 10 millions were Marvin said the first 10 million years were the worst. The next 10 million years were the worst too. What did he think of the 10 million years after that? So let me repeat that without so much stumbulation. Marvin said that the first 10 million years were the worst. The next 10 million years were the worst too. So what did he think of the next 10 million years? This is the time he was waiting for them in the car park.
Oh boy, yes. So, they were also worse. The worst. They were also the worst. God damn it.
Right. So I need your answer. It's a fairly specific answer. So I'll read it one more time.
They were also the worst.
Okay, I can't accept that. Okay, Farmer's Boy, I'll read you the question. Marvin said that the first 10 million years were the worst. The next 10 million years were the worst too. What did he think of the next 10 million years?
I think this is the point at which he's mastered the understatement, and I think he said that he didn't enjoy them.
Didn't enjoy them at all. I will take that. I'll have to take that. Yeah.
Because, you think he's building up, and then he just sort of goes...
Right, and it's your question.
Okay.
His best conversation while he was waiting was 40 million years ago. Who was that with? Marvin's best conversation was 40 million years ago. Who was that with? Again, I need to be specific, even though it's only a one-pointer.
I think I can specifically say I can't bloody remember.
Okay. So, Flint, I shall read you the question. Marvin's best conversation was 40 million years ago. Who was it with?
I mean, I can't lose. My toaster.
Good guess. It's actually a coffee machine. But nice guess. Yes.
Well, you're thinking talkie toaster.
I tell you, I'm going to give you a bone. I'm going to give you the point anyway because that was pretty darn close, really. And Farmer's Boy got nowhere near it at all. So
exactly
right.
No.
Okay. So now we are actually with you, Flint, for your question. What did Zaphod decide to stroll off with? What did Zaphod decide to stroll off with?
Blimey.
And I'll tell you, we got including this one, we got before you carry on, including this one, we got 16 questions left. Farmers, you have 2 set fields you could play, and Flint, you have 1 remaining set field. Okay, so I'll read the question again. What did Ford? That's what did Ford and Zaphod decide to stroll off with? What did Ford and Zaphod decide to stroll off with, Flint?
I mean, it had to do something with drinks with them both.
What's your answer?
Was it maybe a wine bottle, or it's just something with drinks? Just they took something very expensive and just took it with them.
No, I can't take that, afraid. Farmers, can you tell me, what did Ford and Zaphod decide to stroll off with?
No, I can't remember that either. It's been too long.
Okay. It was Hot Black Ship. Do you think we should stroll off with it? No. Let's do it.
Stroll up,
really stroll off with the ship.
Yeah. But that's what they decided to stroll off with. Okay.
Fine.
Right, so Farmers, who opened the ship?
I think that was Marvin.
It was indeed Marvin, yeah.
Oh man,
that's indeed.
I mean, it could basically just talk to anyone. It's just like, give up, and it just opens.
Right. So 2-pointer to you, Flint. 2-pointer. On what planet was the disaster area rock show going to be shown or played? On what planet was the disaster area rock show? So it's a one-word answer. It's the name of a planet.
It's the name of a planet. Well, you know, mages with names, so therefore we go just with. Well,
Setfield.
Yeah, I think he actually knows that.
Oh right. Oh, okay. In which case, not Setfield.
Yeah, it's just like
It's difficult, isn't it?
I was just gonna say Magrathea. I know it's just
okay. So you've given an answer, Magrathea. No, it's not Magrathea. Farmer's Boy. Can you name the planet that Disaster Area's rock show was going to be on?
Kakrafoon.
Kakrafoon. He did know it. Yes,
I did know it.
Yes. So he gets the points anyway, but never mind. Hold on. So it's 40. That was 2 points, wasn't it? So it's 43 that puts you on. Okay.
What? No. It's got to go back to 42.
No, can't have that.
Oh, damn it! Damn it!
Well, it's your 2 point. It's your 2 point question now, farmers.
Okay.
What did Arthur find on the ship? What did Arthur find on the ship?
Right, I'm going to be a complete and utter bastard and say that is somebody else's problem.
Oh, he's playing his Setfield. Right.
Well, I got 2 of them, so I might.
Yes,
as well.
you have. Yeah. Let's just deduct a Setfield for you, which means Flint. If you don't answer, Farmers gets the 2 points. If you answer and get it wrong, Farmer gets 2 points. But if you answer it correctly, you get 2 points. Okay. So what did Arthur find on the ship? So just to be clear, this is on Disaster Area's ship that they've just strolled off with. So what did Arthur find on the ship?
No, it wasn't a cricket ball. He got that later on. What did he get there? Just something silly. A cup of tea.
Right, is that your answer?
That's my answer. He found a cup of tea.
I'm afraid he did not find a cup of tea. He found a teleport. So,
that's right. Yeah, because I couldn't remember, you see. So,
yes,
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what Setfield is for, and it just got you another 2 points. Well done.
Thank you very much, Flint.
Yeah.
You're welcome very much.
Yes, so you both have 1 Setfield left. And let's just see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 questions left. Some of these are actually very easy. Some are harder. Okay, so now G is V. So it's actually your question now. Oh no, beg your pardon. It's Flint's question.
It's Flint's question, yes, because that was my question.
This is a 1 point question. What ship did Ford and Arthur teleport to? What ship did Ford and Arthur teleport to?
It was a ship full of Class B citizens, and basically the whole world then died after they all left because of... Now, hold on, you're
hold on. I had a specific question. What ship did Ford and Arthur teleport to?
Yeah, you're asking me names again, but I just know the details around it. It was basically Ark.
Well, it's a 1 point question. I'm going to give you that. It was the Golga Frincham B Arc.
B Arc.
Yeah. So I am going to give you a point for that.
One I feel we should be building to put all the flat earth.
Yes. Well, it's your question now, farmers.
Okay.
It's a 1 pointer. What sort of person did Arthur find in a sarcophagi? What sort of person did Arthur find in a sarcophagi?
Well, there are several, but the one that always sticks in my mind was telephone sanitizers.
And because you're so far ahead, I'm going to get you to be more specific. Okay?
More specific.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I want you to be more specific. What sort of person did Arthur find in a sarcophagi?
What, other than fucking useless ones?
Yes.
Go on, you can do it. You've really impressed me with your hitchhiker's knowledge. Come on.
What you want me to list all of them?
No.
Telephone sanitizers, second-hand car salesman, middle management, hairdressers.
No,
what else is
Arthur found a specific. You said telephone sanitizer, but I want you to be more specific about that.
Public telephone sanitizers. Look, I'm just going by memory here.
Yeah, I know. And I'm thinking, how can I be so mean?
No,
I'm going to give you the point because you listed some of the others. It's actually a telephone sanitizer, second class.
Oh, brackets, second class. Yes.
I know. Okay. So now we're back with Flint. 1 point. Question, Flint. Where was the captain of the Gargle Frincham B-Arc? Where was the captain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat that for dear. Wasn't the captain actually not on the ship? Because
no, the captain was on the ship.
He was on the ship.
Well, I don't remember.
Okay, all right. Well, I've got to bounce it across to Farmers. Where was the captain?
He was in the bath.
He was indeed in the bath.
That was on the bridge.
Yes. Right. Well, it's your question now. What drinks were offered?
Spelling may vary, but it basically comes down to gin and tonics.
It was indeed gin and tonics, and yet another point to you. 48. 48 plays 14. It's going to be tough to catch up and take the lead, Flint. Okay.
I wonder who is going to win. Oh boy, I'm so surprised on the.
Come on, Flint, because the next question is all worth 10 points. Yeah.
Well, actually, there are two mega questions right at the end.
Go.
Really tough is worth a lot of points. Okay. Right. So you got the gin and tonics one. So now we are with you, Flint. What did the number 2 officer think was going to happen to the planet Gargle Frincham? Because they left in the B-Arc. What did he think was going to happen to the planet Gargle Frincham?
Yeah, it's big you know, the thing which happens when the whole thing goes bleh. Word. Anyway, it's late here. He was thinking he was gonna get hit by an asteroid because that's the most likely scenario I can think of.
Yeah, this is Douglas Adams, isn't it? I can't accept that. Farmer's Boy.
It's fine.
Farmer's Boy. What did the number 2 officer think was going to happen to Gargle Frincham?
They were all given different stories, and the only one I can remember Earth was going to get eaten by a giant star goat.
I'll give you that. It's an enormous mutant star goat. Yes, Gargle Frincham was going to be eaten by an enormous mutant star goat.
And he's that dim that he believed it. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Well, it's your question, Farmers. Okay.
Okay.
And I want a very specific answer again from you. Okay.
Righto.
In the discussions, they discovered, with Ford, it came about that the B-Arc was programmed to crash land at its destination. What was the reason for the B-Arc to be programmed to crash land at the destination? Specific answer, please.
Because you're all idiots.
I'm not going to accept that.
No, it's the only thing I can think of.
Flint.
It was something short, so long.
Flint, a chance to pick up a point here. What was the reason for the B-Arc to be programmed to crash land at the destination?
So that the passengers can't return to the other planet.
No, I'm afraid not.
Yay!
Yeah. Farmers, like I said, I was mean again. I want a specific answer. The reason for the B-Arc to be programmed to crash land at the destination was that they're a load of bloody useless loonies.
I knew it was something along those lines. Because Arthur shouts that out and somebody goes, I think it was the captain that sort of says, that was it.
Yes. Right, so we're on the last few questions. and then we'll read the final poem, and then we'll have the 2 mega questions, which may, you never know. Looking at the score, well, may not, but never mind. It may change the whole field here. Right. So this is you, Flint. We're on Earth now. What did Ford and Arthur find in the glacier? What did Ford and Arthur find in the glacier? 1 point.
Glacier, as in
you know, an ice river, a glacier.
Yeah, glacier.
Yes.
Glacier.
Yeah. It's just like damn it, they found again something really stupid.
Oh, could I just say that I see that in the chat we have Zaphod Beeblebrox. Wow. Good evening to you, sir. And
are you feeling hip and fruity?
Right, sorry, Flint. Yes. What did Ford and Arthur find in the glacier? Glacier, ice river thing, flowing amount of ice. Gonna have to push you for an answer.
Yeah, I know you. I'm just thinking, trying to find it somewhere in my brain, but I've been filled with lots of things since then. And it's not useless stuff. It's just to say that it's just lots of things. I'm gonna say some sort of no. I'm gonna say it's actually Marvin.
Okay. No, it's not Marvin. So, farmers, what did Ford and Arthur find in the glacier?
No, I can't remember what that was either. No.
They found an image of the face of Slarty Bartfast.
Yes.
Yes.
He was reassigned there. So.
Right. Well, now we come to you, farmers, and we've got about 5 questions left.
Okay.
These last few before the poem and then the mega questions? These last few are 1-pointers. So, what did the Golgafrinchans feel that they needed to know about fire? What did the Golgafrinchans feel they needed to know about fire? More specifically, it's the marketing executive. What did they think they needed to know about fire?
Could it be inserted nasally?
I'll give you that. If people wanted fire that can be nasally fitted. Quite right.
That's it. Oh, stick it up your nose.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Exactly what we need to know. Right.
Yes.
Flint, what was the problem with this wheel invention? What was the difficulty, the problem with the wheel invention?
With the wheel invention, everything went too fast. Yeah, it's all fuzzy and don't remember anything.
Okay, that's fine. Farmers, can you tell me what was the problem with the wheel invention?
What was it? They didn't know what colour it had to be.
They didn't know what colour it had to be.
I sat in meetings where these sort of questions have been asked, and you just think, what?
Yes. Right. Well, it's your question now, and then we got one more each. What did number 2 blow up on the next continent? What did number 2 blow up on the next continent? And I want specificity. I want to get it exactly right.
Specificity.
That's the one.
That's not bad after 2 glasses of wine, I'll tell you.
So what did number 2 blow up on the next continent? And I am being mean here.
No, no, it's not. No, that's a, I suspect, a later question. No, I can't remember.
Okay.
To be honest, so
okay. I'll bounce over to you, Flint. What did number 2 blow up on the next continent?
Yeah, I can't remember either, but I'm gonna say the pizza oven.
No, he blew up potential military installations. All right, trees. He blew up some trees. Okay.
I thought it was trees, and then thought, no, that's related to something else. Bugger.
Right.
Oh well.
Well, this is to you, Flint. What was the leaf exchange rate? So, what could you exchange or what and how many leaves could you exchange for what? I put this as a 1 pointer. I think this should be I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to give it it's a 2 pointer, okay? Even though the last question for you, farmers, will be a 1 pointer. So
Okay.
what was the leaf exchange rate, Flint?
Oh, I remember that. It's just so silly. This. I know. It just know what it ended up in the end. But what was it? I have no idea. It's been so long. Maybe 10 for a bread, or don't know, or 1 for 1. No. Something stupid.
Okay, no, you haven't got it. So farmers, and again, I want specificity. I want it to be exactly
Specificity.
Right. That's the one.
No, I can't give you specificity. I'm still impressed.
So mine. All right.
Because that's half a bottle of wine I've got through. No, I can't remember.
Right. Well, just to both of you, just for the honour, I'll tell you half of it and see if you can tell me what the exchange is to. 3 deciduous forests buys what? So what could you exchange 3 deciduous forests for?
It wasn't something stupid like a perm, was it?
Nope. Flint, do you know? There's no points, just to see if you know. 3 deciduous forest buys.
Nope.
No, I can't remember.
No clue, no idea.
Well, Tusk, Robert Anthonat, and Andrew Cunningham got it right. 1 ship's peanut. So 3 deciduous forest buys 1 ship peanut. Well done, guys.
Oh, yeah.
So the last question for you, farmers, and this one should be a doddle. It's a 1 pointer. What was Arthur doing with the cavemen?
Wasn't he playing Scrabble?
He was playing Scrabble. Okay. Yeah. Right. So what we'll do, actually, we'll have another quick look at those just to remind people, because we'll come back to it, because actually, farmers and Flint, in a minute, I want you to narrow these pictures down to 2, because we'll put a poll out, actually. Okay. Right, so let's have a quick look at these pictures again. I'll go to the first one. Right, so we've got Andrew Johnston with his Hitchhiker's Guide towel and what I believe is a funky dressing gown. We have FE Peer Review with a camera implanted on his face, dressed to go punting with his towel. We have Mary Ann Bittle's chicken, who knows where its towel is. We have a certain young Mr. Farmer's boy and his diary and his towel.
Well, that's got to be the winner, surely.
I think we might have to scrub that one, mate.
No, I'm not going to vote for myself. I'm not that bloody.
Okay, and then we got Mr. Christopher Perry and his improbability drive car and his towel, and some Jugenta, was it 500, 200 super chromatic peril sensitive sunglasses by looks
something
of it.
Like that. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah.
And we have
nice
Nimrod hiding from a bug blatter beast of trial. So those are the 5-6 pictures that we will look at again shortly. So let me just move that on. Right, so people can have a think on that, because in a minute we will put up a poll. Maybe we should put up the poll before we read the poetry, because that will be some time. So yes. I will pull those pictures back up then. Hold on. Right, so Flint and Farmer's Boy, I want you to choose which 2 pictures should go in here. You can each get a choice. Yeah, in fact, that's the best way to do it. Farmers, I want you to tell me which is your favourite. Flint, you tell me which is your favourite. So, right, let's just go through these pictures. So we've got Andrew Johnston.
I know which 2 I want to vote for.
Yeah, but hold on. You submit one. Flint submits the other. Okay. So I'll start again.
Right.
Andrew Johnston. I'll let you see them all first. Andrew Johnston.
Yeah.
FE Peer Review. Mary Ann Bittle's chicken. Yourself.
Yeah, I'll not vote for myself.
Christopher Perry and Nimrod.
My vote goes for Christopher Perry.
Okay, so we'll put Christopher Perry in, and
it's tough, but yeah,
okay.
Christopher Perry.
Now, Flint, no, it may have been that you'd have voted for that one as well. Doesn't matter. So choose one of the other ones. So we got 2 to poll on. So we got Andrew Johnston, FE Peer Review, Mary Ann Bittle, Farmer's Boy, or Nimrod. Which is your choice to put forward?
It's the one with the chicken. I love the chicken.
The one with the chicken. Okay, so we've got Mary Ann Bittle. So let me get rid of the others. Sorry, guys. Thank you very much for submitting these. So we got, Mary Ann Bittle, Farmer's Boy, Christopher Perrin stays in, and Nimrod, I'm afraid you go out, sir. So it'll be between these two. So people have a think on that, because we'll get you to do a vote on that in a while. And what the winner will win is one of these 42 Don't Panic towels. Okay, so what I'll do, I can't really flip between the pictures while I'm reading poetry, so I'll switch those back off a second, otherwise I really will get confused. So actually I need to put the poll up, don't I? I need a poll.
You do.
Let's
Get the poll up first.
Let's do the poll, absolutely. So who should win the towel? The chicken. The chicken or the car? Okay.
What impressed me, and every peer review was really did like punt on the cam. The improbability drive fitted to, I believe it's a.
Oh, sorry, you're breaking up a bit, Farmers. You're breaking up a bit.
Am I?
Yeah.
The improbability drive is fitted to a Kia, which I think is just a nice touch.
Well, it's a very nice Kia. I like the red.
I mean, red ones go faster. That's scientific fact.
Yeah. Right. So where were we? So these are the two you're voting. Oh, I need to transition that. So it's either. Oh, let me move this window out of the way. It's either Christopher Perrin with his car, or Mary Ann Bittle with her Frizzle Banty coaching. It is a Frizzle Banty coaching. Okay.
A chicken.
A chicken or a car. That's what people can vote for, and the winner should contact me. Right. So let's have a quick look at this poetry. I'm going to take those pictures down again for a minute, just while I read the poem. I'll put them back up, because otherwise I can't flip between them, and I don't want favouritism with it staying on one. Okay, so this last of the Vogon poetry was submitted by Tusk, no less. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh dear.
It is entitled, this one has a title. It's entitled, Ode to My Lover, currently foaming at the mouth and screaming for help on the floor after a particularly unsuccessful dinner party. Now, there's a catchy title, isn't it?
I love it.
Right, so let's have a listen to these lovingly crafted lines. Thank you, Tusk. I think we can all be very grateful for being here to share this with you tonight. Thy erratic spasms of botulistic agony look to me as the pus globerating from the flaccid mundulence of a small crustacean I crushed for no real reason, as I was augulating my bustuples just yesterday. I suppose now I should strintle the hagworms of bartulus extrusion and lumberate the scumlerps from their oilulatory bangle yachts. I think I'll start that verse again. I suppose now that I should strintle the hagworms of bartulus extrusion and lumberate the scumlerps from their oilulatory bangle yachts to needlessly fibulate their most scrupuous limages, so that you may writhe in the grumnoxulous pulk. But I won't, because frankly you're starting to get on my nerves. Oh, beautiful, Tusk. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's just superb.
It is. They're all superb. And I really do want to thank those who took the time and effort to punish my subscribers and members and patrons and viewers from elsewhere. Thank you, each and every one of you. Really appreciate it. So let's just quickly put these pictures up. I will keep flicking between them as best. In fact, if I move this over here, I can do it better. So, we still got. Sorry, I haven't put it on the screen. We still got 2 more mega questions to go through, guys.
Oh,
okay.
Are they mega?
Oh, boy.
Mega.
They are mega. I'm going to award them 20 points each. And this is the mean bit. You each still have a SEP field left. You could play your SEP field. 20 points each. So
I see what you're doing here.
Well, SEP field, you know, you're in the lead right now. If he plays, it really could go either way. It really could, okay? But they're toughies. All right, they're real toughies. So people keep voting for these. I'm going to have to take them back off the screen again because I can't keep flicking between them while I'm doing the questions at this very important juncture. Okay, let me just take that off. Okay, so 20 point, let me hide the poetry, 20-point questions. I'm going to give Flint the chance to choose whether to go first or second. I'm not sure how much help that gains you. Okay, so Flint, do you want to go first or second? And once you've heard the question, you can decide if you want to play your final set field or not. This is perfect. 2 questions, 2 set fields available. So your choice, sir. First or second?
Well, I mean, the only thing I can lose is well, I'm gonna go second. So,
okay, you're gonna go second. That's fine. Right, fine. Flint, your 20-point question. Okay.
Hey, he's going second.
Oh, sorry. I meant. Sorry, I just said I misspoke. Farmers.
Okay. Right. Yes.
Your 20-point question.
Yes.
Zaphod met the ruler of the universe, and his companion was. Zaphod met the ruler of the universe, and his companion was.
You know, I'm going to be a complete and utter shit. That's going to be somebody else's problem.
Oh, a complete and utter one, eh?
You see what I did there?
I do see what you did. So that's your final, that's the Vlherg's final set field. So Flint, I'm looking for an answer then. If you do not answer, then the Vlhergs get 20 points. If you answer and get it incorrect, the Vlhergs get 20 points. I'm sorry, but that's the way the universe treats people. Sorry. So
yeah,
Flint.
I know.
Right.
Okay.
So let me read the question for you, okay?
Yeah.
Zaphod met the ruler of the universe, and his companion was. I'm going to give you the tiniest of hint because I don't want to. No, hold on. Before you answer, it's not a name I'm looking for, right? Not a name. Zaphod met the ruler of the universe, and his companion was. This is exciting stuff, people.
Come on, I'm rooting for you because I can't remember. That's why I made it somebody else's problem.
Zaphod met the ruler of the universe, and his companion was.
Ecstatic. You're not looking for a person, you're looking for a word.
Well, no, okay, I'm going to help you. I am going to help you a little. No, I'm not looking for a word like ecstatic. I told you it's not a name. It's something. Sorry, that sounds funny. It's not a name, but it's a something. That's the best way to put it. It's not a name, but it's a something. His companion was a.
I'm
going to have. I'll tell you what. I'll put my timer on, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds from now. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, he went there. He went with, and then it's just like, yeah, no, he. Yeah, it's just like I have no.
You've got about 4 seconds left.
Yeah, well, I'm just going on a limb and say it's a chicken.
Well, I tell you what, that unfortunately is not the right answer. But
oh boy, I wonder why.
Okay, right. So you didn't answer it. Farmers gets the points. Now, Farmers, would you like to have a guess? This is a guess. You're not going to get any more points for this. Okay. So Zaphod met the ruler of the universe, and his companion was a.
No, that's why I played it because I can't remember.
Okay.
And I know it is.
Right. And looking at this, I'm just having a look. See, right. Farmers and Flint, please do not look at the live chat, okay?
I've got the live chat covered up. I don't look at it.
Okay, but please don't look at the live chat.
No.
There are a few people who are correct. It was his cat. You should know that cats are involved with running the universe.
I'm fortunately my cat came in earlier on, because she was disgusted.
Right. Well, Flint, it's your go now, and you still have your SEP field. Wait till you've heard the question. Wait till you've heard the question. This is 20-point question. It's talking about that cat. The cat was named what?
Good grief.
But you have a quick think, and then if you've got that SEP field. The cat was named. Do you want to have a go, or are you going to play your SEP field?
I mean, I play the same game. Again, it's a name, so you guess what? I don't remember that.
Okay, so are you going to have a go, or are you going to play your SEP field?
I have one left, so let's
have
go.
one.
So I only
It's the last question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the last question. Okay, so playing your SEP field. Right, so farmers, if you do not answer, Flint gets the points. If you answer and get it wrong, Flint gets the points. But if you answer and get it right, you get the points. So I shall read.
You're just no point.
Well, I'm going to read the question, and I'll give you a chance to think about it. So it's talking about that rule of the universe and his cat. The cat was named what?
Guess what? I can't remember. Give him 20 points because I can't bloody remember. Yeah. I can't. No, it's not coming. It's not coming. I can't remember.
Okay, which means Flint, you get those points. That bumps you up to 34. The cat was named, and I did see the answer in the chat. The Lord.
Oh, of course it was.
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Yes.
Of course.
Do you know? I mean, I really didn't know that I was yesterday, and I haven't had time to read 2 books in a day.
That's okay. That's okay. And people, please, if you haven't voted yet, there's not much longer to vote for one of these 2 towel winners. Marianne Bittle's Frizzle Banty Coaching Chicken with its towel, or Christopher Perrin with his beautiful red Kia, his super sunglasses, and the car is being powered by the improbability drive. So you pays your money and takes your pick. Meanwhile, let me just check. Right, I think before we draw that, well, actually no, we will do that first. Then we'll do the spin draw to finish off the evening. Okay.
Oh yes, yeah.
So what I would like to do is I would like to say thank you to both you farmers and Flint for being good sports, for having a crack at this. And I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. I really have enjoyed it, guys.
Why is there never any wine? Oh, yeah. No, it has been a lot of fun, and it's reminded me just how much I don't remember, particularly from a restaurant. And I'm glad you only did the first 2, because I suspect I remember even less from the next 2.
Yeah.
Let alone the 5th, and I never actually got round to buying the 6th because Douglas Adams never wrote it himself.
Yeah.
Because I think there is a 6th book, isn't there?
I have no idea.
Just saying, it was great fun. I mean,
I'm glad.
They brought back so many memories. Like, damn it.
Well, I would say that both of you are really hoopy fruits. Definitely.
Oh, thank you very much.
Who knows where your towel is? Definitely.
It's it's on the floor now. Yes, it's just over here, around my neck.
Okay.
It's really hot after a while.
So I think at this point, I haven't looked at this point, and I still can't see it. I'm going to end the poll. Right. So where's the poll? Where does it show the poll? Where's the poll gone?
The poll's just disappeared, but I know who was winning because I just looked at it before it disappeared.
I said end the poll, and it's bloody disappeared. Oh right. Oh, who should win the towel? There we go. It's actually posted in the chat. I didn't realise that. Who should win the towel? Yes. The chicken, 56%. The car, 43%. Wow. Well,
he was robbed. But there you go.
I'll tell you what. I have to abide by that. By that. The chicken. So that's Mary Ann Bittle. Mary Ann Bittle. Please, if you email me, and then we will sort out how you can get your towel. Sorry, where's the window? But I tell you what, there it is. Christopher Perrin. I think that was such a cracking photo. I want to give you a towel as well. I wasn't expected to do that. I was just going to give the one away. I'm going to give you a towel as well. So Christopher Perrin, please. That was a beautiful picture with a cart with the improbability drive. So much so that I've been telling Mrs. S I'm going to get one of those emblems for the back of the car. She doesn't like the idea. But Christopher Perrin and Mary Ann Bittle, thank you for taking part. Both of you, please contact me. That's mr-sensible@hotmail.com, or you can reply to a comment and then we'll get hooked up, or DM me via my Discord and you'll get one of these wonderful towels. Okay, which leaves us with one last thing, and that leaves us with the Wheel of Names. Let me just get that set up. Right, so what we're going to do is, these are the people who have super chatted tonight. What I'll do is I will shuffle I'll bring it on screen in a second. I'll shuffle it, several times for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. 6 times, okay? To really muddle it up, and then we'll spin it and see who's going to win the third towel. Okay? Does that sound good, guys?
Yeah, no, it sounds good. Can I just point out that in your vote, the car very nearly won, but it actually had 43% and
not quite 42. No. And we had 39 votes, not 42. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'll just wait for this to come up on screen. So here we have the people. Actually, I'm going to make sure I've got the entire list in there. Actually, I don't think it is. So let me just refresh it. So if I delete all those, paste it in. There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Right. So we have. I'll read them out. So this is before we shuffle it and then spin it. Yeah. So we've got one entry which is spin again, just for excitement. Then we have Dr. Nimrod, second best Bob, Padjo Lee, second best Bob, Judy Bassett, Farmer's Boy, Dr. Nimrod, the Horny Pearlfish, Hector the Cat, and Dora and Coo. Okay. So as I said, I shall shuffle it 6 times. So we got Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Right, so that's our final randomised list. I'm really excited about this. So this
reminds me of Mad Max 3.
Does it? Was that Beyond Thunderdome?
Thunderdome, break the deal, spin the wheel.
Oh, I can't remember. No. I can't remember.
No.
Oh, Andrew Cunningham said everyone gets a towel. Absolutely right, Andrew. I'll give you the link and you can buy yourself a towel. Yes. Okay, right. I think we're ready to go for this. So this is Super Chatter's random draw for a towel. Yes, powered by the improbability drive. Here we go. And go.
Wow, look at that go.
Yeah. Oh! Judy Bassett! We nearly had a spin again. Judy Bassett, you are a winner.
There you go, Judy.
Well done. Oh, I'm so pleased. Judy, I mean, that was at random. You saw me shuffle it 6 times and spin it. But I'm so pleased because Judy is a long-time supporter, a member and a patron. So congratulations, Judy. Please contact me and we'll arrange to get you one of those towels. Now, I'm not sure where you are around the world. If they don't have the exact one, we'll get something as similar as we can, okay? Brilliant stuff. So we've got Judy Bassett as a winner of a towel, and we have, where have the others gone? We've got Mary Ann Bittle and Christopher Perrin. So please, the 3 of you, contact me and we will sort out you getting your towels, and it's my great pleasure to send them to you. So I think we're reaching an end. Oh, Surf has just super chatted $5. It's the great prophet Surf. I think he's saying, how are we for time?
Have I just got a minute?
Bork. Yes.
Surf says Bork for $5. Thank you very much, Surf. Unfortunately, you just missed the draw. I do apologise, but thank you for the super chat. Right, so guys, do either of you have anything to say to round up?
I'd just like to say thank you. It's been a lot of fun. And sorry, Flint. I've obviously read Hitchhikers. I'm guessing a few more times than you have in English.
Yeah, that helps, doesn't it?
It does help. It does help. But no, it has been a lot of fun. And after the sort of day I've had, this has been an absolute tonic. Well, actually, it's been one.
It's been a gin and tonic, then.
I can't stand the bloody stuff. But yeah, I really need something. It's been spot on. So thank you, Flint, and thank you, Mr. S.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure. Thank you.
And I will have a late start in the morning, I suspect.
Well,
one of the advantages of working from.
Oh, you're breaking up a bit now, farmers.
Oh, that's very strange.
Every now and then. Okay, but listen, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it, and I truly respect your fund of Hitchhiker's knowledge. I really do.
Thank you.
And Flint, anything for you to say?
Those bloody names that I don't forget mine. That's a miracle to say the least. But it was awfully a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. It's like the whole thing is just like, to get my mind off things, have a good laugh, have everything. Yeah, the last few months have been really stressful to me, and I'll be hopefully closing that chapter soon, as I'm handing in my bachelor thesis at the beginning of next month.
Good luck with that,
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's on a good path. And yeah, so thank you very much for all of this. It was really lovely. Farmer's Boy, thank you very much. Also, I mean, it's got me back into like, I need to reread that book. It's good fun. It's just reading it. It's like
they're great.
Reading.
I enjoyed dipping in and trying to dip into the books to get questions, and then finding I started reading it. No, I've got to stop and find another question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I did just notice a message in the super chat from Dora and Co. Mr. S, you missed my second super chat, invalidating the draw. But I'm not jealous and want Judy to keep the towel. Listen, Dora, I truly am sorry. I did check and I just didn't see it. My deepest apologies. Can you forgive me? Dora?
Many apologies.
I feel terrible about that. Oh, Judy says, could you spin again? I have trouble getting things through customs. Well, Judy, you can give me, the whole point was you can put it on your Amazon wish list and then give me the link. And I don't know anything about you. I've just got a link and I buy the item, you see. We can do it like that.
And it won't have to go through customs.
It doesn't go through customs because it's sorted by Amazon US or Amazon Germany or wherever the hell you are.
You are? I can't remember where Judy is.
Oh, and Dora says, I can forgive you, and I do forgive you. Thank you, Dora. She's lovely, is Dora. Yeah.
I haven't a bad word to say about Dora.
No, because she'll kick your head in if you do. I've heard it said.
I always know that in the live stream, if I can't, by the time it gets through to YouTube, because there's always a delay, Dora's there and helping me. So much obliged. That's why I haven't a bad word.
This is, I think, farmers, it's probably not you. It's probably Discord just playing up a bit. So
I know.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Right. Well, Judy, do you want to just post and say if you do want to do this or not? I'm happy to spin again if you want me to, but I'm happy, as I said, because I plan for people to, if they're in other countries, because not be funny, it would be rather expensive just to post something, but I can order it in your local Amazon. But please, just let us know. Dora said that YouTube is censoring Farmer's Boy while he's praising her. Hello?
Yep.
Yep. Is Judy still in here? Let's just check. Participants. Yes, you are still in there, Judy. You are still in there. Give us a yay or nay. because you are rightfully the winner. But if you want, I'll spin again. Okay, that's very kind of you, Judy. So what I'll do is then I will take your name off the list and replace it with Dora, who had made that second super chat that's missed. That is very kind of you, Judy. So the first spin then. Let's close that. Let me just wheel of names. Get it up here. Right. So delete them all. Paste in the list. So we got. So Dora and Coot. You are there, Dora, at the bottom. But I replaced. Where is it? I've replaced you there. So I replaced Judy with yourself there. So let's do the shuffle again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And good luck, everyone. Go.
And away we go.
And it is Hector the Cat. Hector the Cat, who also submitted one of the poems.
There you go.
Congratulations, Hector the Cat. So now we've got Hector the Cat and Mary-Ann Biddle and Christopher Perrin, the three of you, if you could please... Oh, Dora said put surfing in. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, no. I forgot surf, didn't I? Oh, gosh. Oh.
But he deliberately waited.
He did just say, I waited until it was spun so I wouldn't be on there. Okay. Right, so we'll stick with Hector the Cat. Nobody check anything else.
That's it. Casting tablets of stone.
Yeah, Hector the Cat. So we've got Hector the Cat, Mary-Ann Biddle, Christopher Perrin. What I will do is actually, if I I'm just going to update right now the description. So towel winners, if I can even spell, towel winners are Hector the Cat, Mary-Ann Biddle?
Yeah.
And Christopher Perrin. Please email me.
I need one of those badges on the back of my Mondeo, I think, yeah.
I think they look cracking, didn't they?
Yeah.
Right, so let's just take that off. So that's saved. So I'm just going to refresh my screen and it should have those winners' names. Yes, the tower winners, Hector the Cat, Mary-Ann Biddle and Christopher Perrin. That's in the description of the video, cast in stone. Rick Schofield says all I need is 11,000 spins. It was rigged.
Oh dear.
Right, guys. Once again, thank you. I really appreciate your time, and I enjoyed your company. I really did.
Well, thank you. It was a pleasure. I've enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll pop the two of you into the arena because we have. No, that's. Sorry, it's the live waiting room I meant.
Okay.
If anyone wants to pop in for a few minutes, you can jump onto the Discord, into the live waiting room. Farmers, Boy and Flint are there. You can chat with them. I'll be in there for a short while as well. Brilliant night. I have so thoroughly enjoyed it. I really have. And I hope you have too. Many thanks to everyone who's come, to all my members, all my patrons, to those who super chatted, and indeed those who've given it a like. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So please take care of yourselves. All the best. Stay sensible. It's played my intro. This is outro's played my intro. Oh dear, never mind. Thank you all everyone. Something had to go wrong, didn't it? Never mind.